Bill's a joke, Bill's a clown. Bill's this, Bill's that.
Always going broke.
Bill's a beggar.
He's a lone cow.
Bill's a beggar.
If you think that someone who has to live day to day on trips and shit is funny, oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. Ha 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 ha. No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up.
Bill's a joke, Bill's a clown. Bill's this, Bill's that.
He's a lone cow.
Bill's a beggar.
Begging.
Bill's a beggar. Bill's a joke, Bill's a clown.
Always going broke.
Bill's this, Bill's that.
He's a lone cow.
Bill's a beggar.
He's a lone cow.
Bill's a beggar.
That's not begging.
Okay, I'll be honest. It makes me nervous because I've noticed recently there's actually been an uptick in super chats, which is great. It helps the channel long term, and certainly I'm not being ungrateful. And if that's the only way that you can contribute or support the channel, great. If you can help me and tip me, please do. That's what I need help with right now, okay? Again, I'm not asking for anything above and beyond. You know idiots will come out in prayers. Phil's saying he wants you to pay directly.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
Yesterday was a really slow day for me on stream. I didn't make a lot of support yesterday. It's you guys, and you know, how much you're liking the content I'm doing in a given day, how much you can afford to support that content. Can you argue it's a begging model? I mean, I guess.
This dude is a piece of fucking garbage.
I need this money, I get this money, beg for this money, I want the money. The only time I chill is when I pay my bills. The only time I get to chill is when I spend the bills.
Scumbags and mental cases on the internet still support I'm a beggar and I'm a loser and I'm on level 1. That I can't go on a honeymoon with my wife. I'm paycheck to paycheck. I'm on level 1.
I need this money, I get this money, beg for this money, I want the money. The only time I chill is when I pay my bills. The only time I get to chill is when I spend the bills. I need this money, I get this money, beg for this money, I want the money. The only time I chill is when I pay my bills. The only time I get to chill is when I spend the bills.
If you are watching his shows and you're paying his bills, you're a fucking loser. You should not support this guy. He had an opportunity to make serious money to entertain you, and he wouldn't do it. But you're gonna still fucking give him $200? You're gonna give him $50 to pay his fucking bills? Nah, you got a job. You keep your money. Fuck that guy.
I understand that people right now are so hyped for the gifted memberships, and I'm very grateful for that. I mean, thank you. But I hope that that doesn't mean that people are going to forego tipping, because that would put me in a bad situation. And in particular, I don't know why you guys, okay, why are you laughing? Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Why are you laughing? Oh, so hilarious that this guy has stuff financially tight. I literally can't afford stuff on Tuesday on my day off, and you're gonna laugh? Oh, it's funny. When you can't go and do something with your family on your day off, your one day off for the week when you're working full-time 6 days a week. That's funny, right? No, it's not fucking funny. Now shut up. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business. Grocery shopping, tips. Meal with my wife, tips. Coming up, my day off on Tuesday, tips. Nintendo Online, tips. Bills and stuff, tips. Tips are the liquidity of my business.
This one's for all my baby girls. Now, what does the sugar do in the sauce?
Adds sweetness, adds a contrast. If you don't, it's all going to be tartness, and you won't have any
It's
kind
going to
of
be
sweetness
acidity
to
from
the sauce.
tomatoes.
Right, you'll have
And then
tart,
spice.
tart and its acid and nothing else. All right. So now we got to stir all that in, and then we add our final ingredients, and then the meat.
This one's for all my baby girls.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife.
We're going to listen to this jam, and then we'll get started. Thanks for coming, everybody. Lord Thunder, Distic, Dogsplained, Taken L's via Lefty, I believe, and Lord Thunder. Thank you for coming. We'll start after this Italian-style jam is over.
Sausage. Italian sausage. That's going to go in here too.
I love sausage. I have had many varieties.
Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian bills. Italian dark side flip. Italian wife. Italian wife. Italian chill. Italian can't give her a pill. Why do you pretend to be Italian? I don't. I'm not full-blooded Italian. That'd be ridiculous for me to claim. I am a quarter Italian. I am 1/4 Polish, and then I'm half kind of European mix.
Okay, all you mouth droolers, let's get started here. Hello, everyone. Hello, Common Nonsense. Just saw you come in. Right now, what I would like to do in terms of starting this out is I would really like to watch a Snort Burnell. I was looking around and I noticed that there is a new Snort Burnell clip, so let's take a look at that. Well, we are killing time for Dave to go live. Snort Burnell. Okay, yep, this one. Here we go.
Tyler, play the game!
This intro is iconic.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude. And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
I love these wet snorts. These are the perfect wet snorts.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
I'll be honest, ask the king. People don't really seem to care anymore, and it sucks because, like, I wanted to cancel that 2 years ago. 2 years ago, I was like, hey, I'm an interactive streamer now. Maybe we should get rid of Ask the King. And people screamed at me and said, no, do not. Absolutely not. This is a holdout. This is a legacy thing that we absolutely need you to keep doing.
Those folks in the chat, I wasn't following detractor shit 2 years ago. Is this true? Because this seems very doubtful to me. I don't... The only times I've seen him take interest in axing Ask the King is when Brittany Gates mentioned it, and that's when he retired the channel like 3 days later, and when Craig and Adam mentioned it on Side Scrollers. Yeah, right. Yeah, Rise FM. You're right. It was probably like a couple. Okay, Lefty says no. I believe Lefty because Lefty's been around. Yeah, X to gout on this one, Dave.
Because it's your last, like, remnant of stuff that you used to do back in the day. So I've held on to doing it every other month. And, you know, I did it earlier today. And I literally got less viewers for Ask the King than I did for the podcast. And basically people were not very engaged. And
Hey, Sadie. Big ups.
A lot of people were trolling or complaining during it, which is kind of stupid. And also support was bad. It's like everything. It was like everything bad. It was low engagement, low viewership, low support, everything. I'm like, so maybe this is the sign it's time to get rid of it, you know? But now people are like, oh, well, at least hit 100 episodes. I'm like, oh, you really have to do 5 more episodes, 5 more. So that would be May, July, September, November, January.
Hey, Midlife, thanks for clocking in, dude. Awesome.
So I don't know. Well, I'll think about it. I guess we should
Thousands behind the scenes. Yep, exactly.
But it's disheartening. It was my big return thing. I come back from break, like, oh, let's do Ask the King, and you know, what other thing that's really weird is I know for a fact that it did well recently, like just a couple months ago. I know that people were actually, it was actually much bigger attendance and support and everything back then. So I don't know what changed between the last 2 months.
Thanks for clocking in, Sadie.
But anyway, it is what it is.
Oh, please support. Please, I had slow days. Please support.
Please, I will just say this up front. If you can, please support the stream. Being that my return stream earlier was a real dud in all regards, it would be great to have a solid late night stream tonight. I'm not expecting too much because it is a late night stream. It just sucks that it kind of happened at the time.
Now, the only thing he has to do is change the name. He can still do his same shit. He can still make it a Q&A show, even though he has a Q&A every day. He just needs a name change, and that's not hard. I was talking about names with Lord Thunder about something that both I'm working on and that he's working on, and we were coming up with names in like a couple minutes. It's not hard. You know, if he talked to people and he had someone to bounce off of, he could do it. But the only people he bounces ideas off are like Jade and Derek, so they're not going to give him anything worthwhile.
Timing that it did, so hopefully tonight we'll have a stronger stream. Well, guys, you know the usual deal. If you could like the stream tonight, that'd be great. It would be great if we could hit a likes goal. We didn't even hit a likes goal.
For engagement purposes.
Yeah, we didn't even hit the likes goal on Ask the King. That's what I mean about the show looking officially dead to me.
The likes
I was like,
goal.
Holy shit, like what happened here, you know? So it'd be great if you could like the stream, if you enjoy the content, if you're looking forward to the gameplay tonight. Please, if you could support the stream in any way tonight. I mean, seriously, anything would be appreciated after that really dead stream.
Slurs.
So thanks in advance to anyone who supports the stream tonight in any way.
What a horrible e-beggar. And he's demanding that his fans pay for all of his supplies.
Okay, I'm really done with all these people who are going to try to troll. They've been really annoying to me for the past week, and now they're really acting up today, and they think they're immune. They're all gone, and I don't care. I mean, seriously, I mean it. Today, if you were acting like a jerk to me, and now you
Big
got
ups,
banned,
Valorant. Thanks for coming.
You asked me to unban you. Just don't come back. There's a lot of people today that have been really nasty to me. I'm like, dude, you guys are just shitheads to me today. Like, what is your problem? So just follow.
Oh my god.
Seriously, like it really pisses.
You are on the other side of a stream that you control. If people are nasty to you, like just fucking ignore them. So this channel doesn't currently have trolls, but on my personal channel, I'm like a 300-something 70 subscriber channel, and I have trolls. Just fucking ignore them. You asshole.
Pisses me off that people are being nasty to me like this. When I come back from break and everything, I had a very stressful day yesterday.
Hey,
I'm trying
Triumph.
to come back, make content for you guys. I'm not gonna have people be here be scumbags. So you're gone and don't come back. Just adios amigos.
Banned, 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 banned.
This game of life.
Gone.
Who operated
forever.
a successful YouTube channel?
I received a $41 tip. I've never
It's
run
the
into
internet.
this thing before.
So
What is
who
it, a
fucking
money
cares
creature?
then?
Yeah, look. It's a money creature. It just throws money around. What the hell was that?
This is terrible bullshit. Well, I can't even do anything.
Oh god, this was legendary last night. We watched this with Decepticon, and it was so much fun.
That was really stupid. Okay, it was really dumb. What?
Thank you, Tryon.
Bullshit. Bull fucking shit. I ran right up to him. I can't move.
I hope he shows the clip where he domes Ashley in the head. I want to see that again.
Wow, fuck this. Now I'm really pissed off.
That was a godlike slowdown that Lefty did last night. Salt.
An anonymous $46 tip came in. Is it a whale? It is a whale because it has those.
It is a
whale-like
whale.
teeth that filter things. It looks like cones. It's got a big old eyeball.
Yeah, dude. I want to watch that again.
It's got a big old eyeball.
Hello, Indrid. Thank you. And that was the moment where all three of us lost it on the stream last night when he domed Ashley in the head and blamed the game.
This is terrible. They don't give you enough ammo to be effective. I can't stop that guy because I don't have enough ammo to be effective to stop him. So here's what I'm gonna do. Instead of doing it smart like I was
Hey,
doing,
Emred.
I'm just going to
Thanks for
charge
coming,
the
dude.
motherfucker, and I'm gonna try to kill him. Okay? I'm not even gonna play it smart. I'm gonna try to charge that guy. Alright? I had to grenade. I already used the flash grenade. I killed 2 guys with it already. So
That's a good point, Lord Thunder. He'll probably get whaled today.
Run by them. Thank you.
It's a new month, although I believe like government assistance style checks, I think they hit the 2nd and 3rd week of the month. So we'll have to wait on that. Hey, Reap Out. How's it going, dude?
Dead. Now I need to get to her, but I don't think I'm going to get to her.
Oh, Decepticon.
No.
Thanks for the raid, dude.
She went to a room that doesn't exist. A dark room that's not there. Are you fucking
We
kidding
lived
me?
this hell last night, and it was
So I
great.
managed to rush and kill him.
I
And
only
then
wanted to
get rid of
stay
this.
for like
It's impossible.
20-30 minutes.
So either I try to fight the little guys to keep
But
her
I couldn't
alive
stop.
and she dies, or I rush the guy and she still dies. So what the fuck do you want me to do? Went to an impossible room that doesn't
What
exist.
was I
It's a dark room.
supposed to do?
This is really stupid. There's no way to even hit him from here. It's impossible.
Yeah, I'm trying to
These edits never get old. No check today, Phil. Weak next give. Sadie. Holy shit.
Out of nowhere. This sucks. This is stupid. This is just stupid. You can't.
Oh,
rush the guy.
yours
You
comes on the
can't fight.
31st?
It's
Okay.
dumb. It's not well thought out at all here. Really.
In a past role at my company, I was in charge of some of the benefit check style stuff, and some of the benefits, depending on what they were, would go out between the 18th and 20th. So that's sort of what I was used to. Holy shit! I got to see that again. That was a god tier cut.
You didn't know what was coming. Well, how the fuck is that my fault? Sorry I didn't cheat. Sorry I didn't look ahead.
It is disabled style money.
Now I
Exactly.
can't get over there. Look at this. It's impossible. You can't rush the guy.
Snort
This is
now
so
is
dumb.
is
You can't
really
rush the guy
expanding their
without doing the best way to do it,
clip
'cause you can't
library.
keep
I have to say.
So there's literally no ideal way to do it. You can't take your time, and you can't rush.
I'd be
Either way,
perfectly
it's
content with the
because you
same
need to
Snort
know
Burnell
something's
clips
gonna
we've been
happen.
watching
Like
for
that
years,
separate
but I
little
love
throw a grenade up.
that they're
This is
stepping up their
fucking
thumbnails
really
and they're
bad.
increasing their clip library.
This is insanely badly done. It shouldn't be anywhere near this bad. There's no way to stop the guy.
There's no way to stop the
He's not
guy.
even
Oh,
in the
I have to
door.
go back and
He's
clip
not even in the
that.
door, and they claim he is. There's no flash. You throw a flash. There's no flash. There's no fucking grenade.
They
There's
do
nothing.
sound identical.
There's none of this to use. None
I'm
of it
the
exists.
one who operated a successful YouTube
They totally
channel.
fucked this up. This
Me.
is insanely bad right now. It's totally
Free.
coordinated. I can't believe how bad they fucked this one part up. They're assuming you have all this ammo and shit you don't have, and they don't give any to you. This is complete trash. Come on. No problem. It's so bad. I don't know. It's not, I have to split the part. This is so stupid. They made it so bad. Bad, man.
Oh my god, he's drinking salt.
Salt!
It really pisses me off that they fucked this up. How did they not know that this is badly done? Right? So now what I gotta do, I gotta do this 100 times until finally I kill enough of them that I can get up there and get the guy and she doesn't get grabbed because she's a fucking idiot. So this sucks.
No, you're supposed to. Well, we had this conversation last night. You're supposed to stay by her.
What am I supposed to do to stop this?
Stop this! Big ups, Axios.
Where's he going? How's he going up the stairs? There's no fucking stairs there. What? What the fuck? There's no stairs. That was a wall. So for him, when he grabs Ashley, there's a fucking staircase that opens up out of nowhere.
Hey, Bob Hoskins. How are you?
This is one of the worst design parts of the game I've ever seen because it assumes you have resources
Worst
you don't have to
designed.
get. What the fuck? Yeah, see, this opened for him, and he didn't even make it up the stairs, and the
What's up,
game didn't see
Dayglow?
it and gave him. Oh, he escaped with her. This is complete trash.
Oh, you're getting salt, 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 salt. It's even now, again, my mouth overpowered with salt flavor.
Yeah, Dayglow, I agree. I like the Snort Burnell voice pitch shifts, and
What?
actually, if you ever watch Goat Lucy,
Get the fuck out
Goat
of here.
Lucy has some brilliant DSP pitch shifting where he literally sounds like a toddler in a lot of Goat Lucy videos. It's great.
Wow, they really thought this part out too, didn't they?
Thank you so much to Sam, first of all, because Sam gifted a ginormous amount of memberships tonight.
Big
Thank
ups,
you to whoever
fantastic
that
Mr.
anonymous
Sam.
tipper was. I don't know who it was. Thank you to anyone else who super chatted or supported in any way.
That Sam
Thank
guy.
you so very,
Don't
very
trust
much.
him.
Great stream tonight. Same time, same place tomorrow. We continue on now with chapter 10. So hope that you will join me for that as well. And thank you so very much. All right, until tomorrow. Thanks. Peace out. Have a good night. And more horror right around the corner.
Horror.
Let's bust
Right
out
around
our
the
mobile
corner.
phones and let's get ready to play Mobile games.
I haven't seen this one in a while.
There's still this back here.
Sorry, Indrid.
And it's still in the back of
the back
my
of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me
it's
WWE Champions time. That never gets old.
Love it. I love it.
Fucking iconic.
Mobile game addict. Phil has
Snort Bernal, don't change a thing.
Who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone.
Does anyone know? Is there a difference between this Sam person and 1 Minute Sam? Because there's been a guy named 1 Minute Sam that's been around for not a long time, but for a little bit.
No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.
Joker laugh. All right, awesome. Let's see. Is there anything else? Anything else we gotta get in here? Let's see. Oh, there was a what did I see? I saw something. It's not coming up, but let me see if I can search it. Baxter Zevchenko put out a video, I think. I was looking. I should have known. Yes, 1 day ago. Let's give him some view time and let's check this out.
Hello everyone, it's Baxter Zevchenko, and I have something to talk about. Recently, DSP talked about a comparison between Resident Evil 4 Remake PC version and console version, and
he did this? He did a side-by-side edit? I love these.
I managed to validate, because he talked about another person playing the game, and he had
If you have not subbed to Baxter, go sub
were
to him. I'm gonna put the video link in the chat.
Just not even slightly untrue, just
Baxter's
completely
amazing.
untrue. And we're all gonna go over that one step at a time. Now, first of all, before we even start, what you're looking at is DaVinci Resolve. Take notes, DSP.
Big ups
That's
DaVinci
a free
Resolve.
video editor that you can use. I just want to show you something funny. If I go into the mixer, I had to boost DSP's audio
Green
by like
Mountain
8
Time.
fucking decibels because he's so fucking quiet. Fix your fucking audio setup.
Only 8
Jesus
dB?
fucking Christ.
Dude.
Okay, so that's that. Let's just start right into the video. I chose
Baxter's
DaVinci Resolve
audio
for
is
this because
perfect,
it
by
has
the way.
excellent playback controls.
Well, hold on. Sorry, Baxter. Dave is gonna go live. Dave is gonna go live, so we're gonna watch Dave. Hold on. Hit that. Oh yeah, and we are gonna need. Hold on, we are gonna need this volume booster. Nope, fuck that. I would rather either listen in silence or to BGM. Let's throw on some BGM for a minute. Heartspace Shipbreaker. Dark Sea Devil. Created by Phil Burnell, as if he made this. Created by Derek, Ip, and Jade Rasmussen. Okay, on me.
How is everyone today? I'm Darkside Phil, and welcome to the Level 1 podcast, where we're busy having fun down here on Level 1. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to a new month. That is correct. It is April 1st, 2023 today.
Are we going to get some April Fool's bullshit from this guy today?
Well,
I wonder.
as you can see, things are a little different around here. A new month means a new setup. It means new backgrounds and new decorations for my streams.
Backgrounds?
I told you that this year, what I would try to actively do is mix everything up once every month. And we have something brand new, a picture that is the biggest piece of retro art that I have in my house. Okay? And I decided to add it to the background, although admittedly here, it's huge. And I was curious
take that down, take that down.
what you guys would say.
Dude, that looks like dog shit.
And I'll probably
it's not even okay. I'm already gonna lose it. It's not even oriented correctly. You can't even see the entire thing. This element here, this Mega Man building, cuts off the edge and it's slanted away from the viewer's eyes. It's not even oriented correctly. Dave, you can't even put up a picture to your right correctly. Come on, dude.
Opinion, but I'm curious if there's anything that you guys think I should do in place. Do you think it's too much? You want me to replace it? We can't. All right, but this is the biggest piece of art.
Yeah, that is so fucked up, the way he mounted. Well, he didn't even mount that, but the way he propped that up is so fucked up.
I have this above my couch in the condo in Connecticut.
It makes no sense.
About a decade ago. So I'm curious.
If he was smart, he'd be using NVIDIA background remover, and he could put this shit up behind him in an OBS scene, like we do every day.
A lot of people say it looks good. A lot of people are actually saying it looks good. Some people are saying it looks bad. You see, here's the problem.
What's up, Dark Sea to Flow?
It's bigger than everything else. Like, I don't have another piece of art that's even close to the size.
Good point, Midlife. No birthday decorations yet.
The bigger, like the super.
I would have expected him to start milking the birthday juice immediately.
It's still not big enough. It doesn't.
A lot of people
balance, so to speak. Now, the funny part about this is, when you're looking at this kind of widescreen, it definitely kind of looks a little different. When you're looking at it from a webcam perspective, like for example, if I show you here, this is what it will look like.
Oh, are we gonna get the click and drag? That fucking face. Hold on. Let's go back. Let's see.
This is what it will look like.
Here. This face right here. Midlife Crisis, feel free to snip that. That looks like a good this looks like a shot you could probably do some work with. So do a quick pause for you. But this fucking face, what is this? There's like an actual ridge on his forehead. Is he any Star Trek fans in the chat? He looks like he's from fucking Bajor or something. He's got the Bajoran forehead ridges right here. What the fuck, Phil?
And I'm actually playing gameplay. See that? Now hold on. Now it looks better, doesn't it? Because when I'm playing,
it's because your webcam has a different resolution and aspect ratio than your camera only scene, and it doesn't have as much of a cutoff on the left or right. You can actually see more of the picture on this squeezed down webcam, but it's a different aspect ratio. He didn't widescreen this out. This looks like it's a square aspect ratio. Oh my God, Phil. As someone who used to be a video producer at a TV station, this fucking bugs me whenever he does this OBS tech talk because he has no idea what he's talking about. Yeah, this is definitely not a wide aspect, but since it is squeezed down and it's not cut off by this element here, you can actually see more of it. That's so fucked.
Gameplay, this is what I look like, right? So really, it's not that big of a deal when I'm playing.
I'm already drinking a coffee. I already started.
Kind of, I'd say a little bit off lopsided when it's full screen. So it's up to you guys. You guys let me know what you think. Personally, I like the picture, but at the same time, I agree. Like, there's no way to balance it.
I don't. So I'm going to take the background away. See ya.
Tried to balance it last night. I was like, yeah, I'm going to try this one. Let me try this. Nothing I did balance. And
I'll put,
the other thing.
The
only way that this guy will fit the Pac-Man lamp is to have a Mega Man picture.
This guy.
Pictures, for example, the Super Mario Brothers picture, Super Mario Brothers 1, or the Punch-Out pictures are too big, and therefore we wouldn't be able to have the lamp in the setup if we had a bigger picture over here. So,
oh my God.
The best
all right.
all the
so there's going to be a lot of, if he keeps going like this, there's going to be a lot of Texberging from me today. So he should actually take this out. Take the lamp out, because he uses auto adjust features on his Logitech webcam, and every time this thing blinks or flickers or does anything, that changes his focus point, his color balance, and his color temperature. He is fucking himself by keeping this thing in the scene. He needs to take this thing out of the scene. Oh my God.
I was messing around with last night to be able to have the lamp still, but like I said, when this is so big, the picture is huge. There's really no way.
Let's go. How do we? Let's see. I think it's Shift, Control. No, there we go. Let's go backwards. Or no, let's skip back. You can see it. You can see it you can see the color change. Watch when the lamp oscillates from this to white to the other color blue.
It looked the best out of all the
Watch
things
his
I was
face.
messing around with last night to be able to have the lamp still. But like I said, when this is so big,
see, look, the entire palette of his face, like the whites of his face, look different now because he's fucked himself by keeping this in the scene. He just needs to take it out. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for tech derailing like this, but I would get chewed out for shit like this when I worked at the TV station. So it just bothers me that he gets away with it.
the picture is huge. There's really no way to balance it, okay? Anyway, one of the ideas I've been throwing around
He is a bit red-faced today, isn't he?
is the possibility of maybe doing some kind of a green
And the snort
screen
sacks
on
are
one of the pictures.
inflated.
And if I were
Holy
to do it,
moly.
I'd probably get a
Look at
green
those snort
poster board
sacks.
and put it over this picture because it's such a big piece of real estate, right? And then let's say, for example, I'm reviewing a movie. I could actually have like the title art of the movie or whatever here on my side as like a what do they call that? A chroma key? A chroma key in OBS.
No.
Okay.
Nope.
So anyway.
Nope. It's not called a chroma key. That's called a picture-in-picture element. That's not a chroma key. A chroma key would be a background remover. You dense motherfucker. I don't know why I'm getting... Well, I know why I'm getting so salty today, because he's talking TV shit, and I know TV shit.
You know, I would love your opinions. Some people already... Everyone's mixed. I can tell you right now. Some people like it a lot. Some people hate
I know,
it.
midlife
It's kind of a
crisis.
mixed opinion
The
in
TV
chat right
station
now.
is
Let me know
my
what you think.
helicopter
All right,
company.
we could change it.
I
if
worked
it's
at the
so
TV
obtrusive
station
to
for
hate
years.
it.
I worked at a
At the same
news
time, it's a
station.
new month, it's something
So this
different.
shit really
This is
vexes
the only way
me.
I can get this integrated into my setup because it's such a large piece of art, okay? And this, by the way, is the last piece of art. Outside of all the retro ones that I have, like I told you, I have several retro
And the
pieces of
problem
art
is with
into the
this,
setup here.
what I
This is the
don't
last one. So-
like about this background specifically is there's no consistency in the color palette. You've got like a weird hazy orange foggy Mario sky over here. You've got the lamp changing colors. You've got blues here with the Mega Man. You've got black, you've got white, and you've got whatever color he chooses from the LED strips that are sitting on the floor, by the way, reflected here. There's no consistency in what his color scheme for his room looks like. And it's so annoying. And it actually is hard to watch at times.
So we have Super Mario Bros. 1, Super Mario Bros. 3.
I really
Ninja Gaiden
want
2,
Fantastic Mr. Sam to
Punch-Out,
talk to
and
Phil
two Mega
and just
Man
tell
games.
him,
Those are the ones
this
that
is
we
how you
have
set up your
that we
LEDs.
kind of
This is how you do your
alternate
OBS
setups,
layouts and elements.
you know,
I would
for the
love
year.
that.
Now, will it change? Maybe after this year we want something different. We're tired of these. We don't want to see them rotated anymore. We could change it up. Maybe. Do
And
something
he's
different
saying
behind
all
me. I
this
don't know.
Wii
Remember, I used
shit.
to have the game boxes. In fact,
You're
this
the
is- you can see
creator,
this
dude.
Right there, PS5. This is the PS5 box behind the Mega Man.
Wait.
cover. That's what's actually
Shit. He propped his square painter paintings up with garbage. With actual garbage. Good job, Phil.
actually propping it up. Okay. So, no, see, I don't have any Street Fighter.
I don't know. I don't know,
Tryon.
Tryon.
I'm not buying anything.
We were
either.
talking
Right
about
now,
that
I'm not
last
spending any
night
money on any artwork
when
or anything. We're just
Decepticon
kinda
was
going
on.
with all the
I
stuff
have
that I've
no
had for
idea.
years, and I never really implemented
There
it
was
on my
something
streams, so if I'm
said
using it for
about
useful stuff,
Derek spamming videos. So I guess
so here you go. This is the
I'm not
new
going to stay
look
for
now.
the reacts, but I know other
curious to
people
hear
are doing it.
everyone's,
You'll have to.
feedback.
Oh, phone stuff.
Wondering
Hold
why.
on. Can we see anything on his phone? Let's slow it down.
Stuff that I've had for years, and I never.
He layered his
really
backgrounds, dude.
implemented it.
All right, here we go.
Useful
Are we gonna get
stuff.
another self champions reveal? God,
Yeah.
everything is annoying me today. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. They totally skinned him. They got him down to the skin here. There is no consistency with this hairstyle. I'm no hairstyle expert, but my mom was an actual like licensed hairstylist, so she would do like cut and colors. And if my mom saw this, she would say, "Oh yeah, they absolutely skinned him. They didn't blend. There's no real fade. I guess there's kind of an attempt at a fade here, but it doesn't really compute. They left a few strays right here. It's just a really, really problematic job.
Oh. So here you go.
Here you go.
You look for now.
Oh no, no. I can't be that lucky. His screen's off. His screen's off.
What I'm doing, my cell phone.
Okay. Hold on. Shift control. My hotkeys are not working. Oh well.
Tangled and weird looking today, and I don't like that. There we go. I'm always open to your feedback. Let me know. If you like
Oh,
it,
I
if
know,
you don't
Rise.
like it,
Whenever
if
you
have
slow down Phil
suggestions,
to an
like, if you
absurd
just don't
amount,
like it
it's
at all
really
and you want it
creepy.
gone, maybe we'll just replace it. But what will we replace it with? Or I have to think about it.
I'm taking his dumb background away.
So,
it annoys me.
Thank you for being here today on the very 1st of April. So, is today April 1st? Yes, it is. Is today April Fool's? For some people. For me, it's a full day of gameplay, a full day of reacting, a full day of content, all right? Nothing
Lies.
April Fool's around here.
Lies.
It's going to be a full day of streaming fun.
Because you're gonna do this
DSP
for
gaming,
at least
partially on
90
DSP
minutes,
React.
so it's not a full day.
And then after today, we get to full-time gaming for the rest of this week with no interruption, all right? So I feel like what we should do is go through the schedule. It's going to be the Level 1 podcast right now, and this is actually going to cover interesting stuff because actually I have more
Something
game news.
wrong.
There was more news yesterday. I forgot about all
Hello,
the game news
Wee Lo
stories
Lo.
that I'd written down. I only talked about
I've
one
been having
yesterday
trouble
that keeps
linking the
getting
bot
canceled.
stuff
I
with
forgot
my
about a bunch of
system.
other stories. So
I'm
this
going
morning,
to
looking
try
through
a
my
couple
phone
of
of all the
things,
that
but
stories I captured.
Lefty, you and I'll talk about that because I'm having trouble with the OBS webhook stuff.
So I will talk about them. There'll be a
It's
good news
probably
segment
has
today.
something to do with my work
And
VPNs.
then
I
outside
might
of
have
that,
to take down my
you know,
my corporate
we'll just shoot
VPNs
the
while I'm
shit.
streaming.
We'll talk a
I
little
don't
bit, do
know.
some Q&A or whatever you guys want to do for the rest of the show, and go from there. All right. So that's the Level 1 podcast. When this podcast ends,
Oh, dude, Axios, you're
all right,
absolutely right. It
we're
looks
gonna head over
it
to
looks
DSP
like
React. In fact,
a
you'll see
45-second
when this
army
stream ends, there'll be
haircut.
a pop-up will say, click here to go
Like
over.
they just
And when we head over there,
sent him
it's
out to
going be my
basic, put him in a
weekly show,
chair,
DSP versus the
and
Internet,
someone
where we
just
watch clips
zipped
from all
him
over the
for
internet
45
as
seconds.
submitted
That's
by
exactly
channel
what it looks
members.
like.
And we actually have more members over there than ever before. As of yesterday, we had over 90 members on DSP React. So thank you to anyone who became a member or gifted memberships over there. And we had an unprecedented
already.
amount of submissions for DSP versus the
Unprecedented.
Internet this week. Now, admittedly, I didn't foresee DSP Reacts growing at this rate and having this many submissions this fast. You know, the show DSP versus the Internet has only had what? 7
There's a
episodes
lady
now?
down the street from me
Will be
who
episode
runs
7.
a small salon.
And we had
It's
over
mostly
100
a
submissions this
women's
week.
hair
And I'm
salon.
looking at 'em, I'm like,
But I go
wow,
in there,
there's
she gives me a
absolutely no
haircut
way
for
we can
10
watch all
bucks,
these.
and
It's
it's
too
better
many.
than that.
So what I'm going to do, starting today, we're going to have new criteria, and I'm going to announce it over there. We don't really need to go over it too in-depth here on the podcast, but there will be new criteria for DSP versus the Internet.
Yeah,
where
10
members
likes.
will be
Let's
able to
go.
nominate
Let's get the bubbles.
3 videos
Let's get the
each.
bubbles, chat.
That's it. 3 a week. That's the maximum. And
Bubbles,
this will
bubbles.
allow them to narrow down to what they feel are the 3 best videos that they want to nominate each week. I mean, they could easily nominate more than that, and I'm just going to ignore them. You know, that way we'll keep it down, and we won't.
So
have
he's
an
creating a
insane amount
smaller
of
video
submissions
pool.
every week to go through.
So there's going to be a larger
So I think it'll
Q&A
be good. Yes,
during
of course,
DSP
Spider-Man. So
Reacts.
did someone vet all
Sound
the
good?
submissions? Like Derek submitted a bunch of stuff over there. He did. I vetted them all last night, and trust me, we're not watching all of them. I have a playlist of about.
Hold on.
I
This
didn't
is
count.
the perfect
but we have a
opportunity
playlist of
to
a good
use
amount,
this.
but I cut out a
He's,
bunch. The thing
he's
is, a lot of them were
talking about
kind of like
Derek.
the similar subject matters. So we're not going to watch 3-4 videos of the same subject matter.
Oh, man.
right?
My
Same
my
thing,
Derek
that's fine.
button got
I always
messed
say the
up.
more the
Here we
merrier.
go. I'll just do it this way. Welcome to Derek Vision. I've been waiting to pull the ripcord on this for such a long time. I'll keep the Derek tweets. Oh, this'll go. I created a very long video loop of Derek tweets. We have 47 minutes of Derek tweets. It'll go. Hold on. Did we lose sound to YouTube? Yes, we did. Oh, I think my Derek scene got messed up. Hold on. I can fix this. I was optimizing some stuff in OBS earlier today, and some of it got broken apparently. Hold on. I can fix this. I swear. Okay. Add. Okay, there we go. I'm going to skip back a little bit.
Submitting petition. That's a good thing. That's exactly what I would like. Rather than only having a small
There we
group
go.
of people submitting,
Fixed.
now having a large group of people and everyone competing, that's good. It means that the quality of this stuff's going to go up overall.
Yeah, 47 minutes of this. Big ups Lefty for capturing all of
Competition is
this
always good.
so I could put them
So-
into a video loop.
That's going to be our show. After we do this podcast, we're going to head over to DSP Reacts. And it's going to be DSP versus the
I'll keep
Internet,
this
my
up for a
weekly
bit.
Show.
Dude, I love Pussy. That's a great one.
3 hours of reacting to
I forgot
random
about
clips
that
from all
one.
over the net. Should be a fun show. Okay. Then later tonight on the late
A
stream,
very large
6:45
group
PM
of
Pacific
people.
time, it will be Resident Evil 4 Remake right here on DSP Gaming again. Man, last night.
All right, I'm gonna take the Derek stuff down.
Last night was Chapter 9.
Let's not talk about Derek
in Resident
anymore.
Evil 4.
Sorry.
And man, it was difficult. It was really difficult. It was.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's the thing.
the
After
bridge
the
that
47
moves up.
minutes
And in
gets
this room, there's
done,
a
it's
million
looping,
cultists,
and there's more I
plus
could
the guy
add.
that turns them into
Eventually,
the
I want to
bug
have like a
creatures.
3-hour
And
Derek
you
loop.
can't shoot them. I didn't have any
47
grenades,
minutes
I didn't
is
have
what
any
I
sniper
got
ammo.
through. I
There's no
have
way to get
way
up on this
more
guy, and
that
if
I
I
could
rushed
make.
him, then they would grab Ashley.
I'm
and
also
instantly
working on
eliminate
other
you. They
vision
run through
modes
the room,
too.
or you lose instantly.
But they actually
So,
take
man,
a pretty
was
long
very
time
challenging on
to do
hardcore.
actually.
If I had known what was coming up, I would have saved some ammo, but I didn't know that room was coming up because I'm not cheating. I'm not looking ahead. I'm playing it honestly.
Lefty and
Man,
Decepticon. He's
it was-
talking
it
about
was
that
rough,
fucking
but
room we watched last night. Let's
I got
go.
it done. And then after that, Ashley had her own portion, which is actually kind of neat. They completely redid this from the original Resident Evil 4 to this remake. It's a completely different segment with Ashley.
I believe it,
Completely
Green
reimagined.
Mountain. I believe we could see Derek's room from space.
Not bad at all. Pretty scary, pretty fun. And I made great progress. So tonight we continue on. I hope you'll join me late tonight for more Resident Evil 4 Remake, okay? And that's today. Now, the good news is, if you're not into the reaction,
one of my online
the rest
friends
of the
is
week
playing Division
pure
2.
gameplay,
Nope, I
okay?
can't play
Nothing
Division
else.
2 right
So
now.
tomorrow,
Sorry, dude.
It is going to be the Level 1 podcast. Then it's going to be Metroid Prime Remastered. We jump back into that playthrough for a chill first stream. And the late stream tomorrow night is Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. And the good news there, we're only 1 or 2 items away from
He
having all
was.
the items
Honestly,
we need
though,
to
like,
get back into the Mages Guild, which is going to open
Lefty,
up more
I give you a
quest
lot
lines
of
for us
credit
that have
for
been
doing the
locked for a
gameplay
while because
streams.
got
I don't
kicked
have the
out
patience.
while doing
If
the,
you and
Dark
Decepticon
Brotherhood
weren't there,
quest line.
I wouldn't have. I wouldn't
So
have.
that's
I would have
cool.
gone.
We're gonna
Dude,
jump
I would have
into
gone
that.
and done
Then,
something else. I can't
on
take his
Monday,
gameplay.
Resident Evil 4 Remake returns to the main gameplay stream, and the late stream on Monday will be Like a Dragon Ishin, and the next 2 days essentially will be the continuation, where it's going to be more Metroid Prime Remastered.
Yeah, and Red, that's a
more
good
Oblivion,
point.
and
He
then,
also called that
Wednesday,
section
more Resident Evil 4
the
Remake,
worst
and more Like
made
a Dragon
section of a
Ishin.
game he's
Now,
ever seen. And in this
I don't know if we're gonna
pre-stream,
finish
he's
any
like, "Oh,
games
it's
by
fun.
the
I
end of
made
this
great
week.
progress."
If we do, then we have some options. Option number 1 would be to start an Elden Ring New Game Plus run, which you guys have been kind of asking for recently, which I'd be down for that.
Another
as long as we
friendship
make
lost
this,
to Vortex. No, I can play Division with that guy
interactive
tomorrow.
Playthrough.
I'm streaming.
You guys help me with, a new build, then I'd be really down for that playthrough. Or we could do something different. The thing is, this coming Friday, all right, when I come back from my day off, because my day off is Thursday this coming week.
I
Friday
really
is my
want
birthday
him to do
celebration.
Elden Ring.
April 7th is a marathon.
I
We're gonna be
really,
doing a
really want
variety
him to
of
do
fun
Elden
chill
Ring.
stuff
I think that'd be
to
so
celebrate
much
my
fun.
birthday. And one of the subjects that we're going to tackle is the game schedule. We're actually going to go through the game release schedule.
Really? So, all right, I'm going to mark us as derailed. Hold on. So, on his birthday, he wants to go over game calendars. Game calendars. Come on, dude. This is your chance to really milk it. To, really get the money. And you want to talk about game calendars. You could have the Cowabunga Pizza Party again. You could play Street Fighter. You could do anything you want. And one of the things you're going to do is talk about game schedules. That's something that normal people do offline. Just do it offline. Lefty and I do shit offline all the time. I grind out OBS. He does bot stuff. We're constantly working on stuff offline, but This guy just clocks in and clocks out, and it's so obvious and transparent. He's like the least hardworking guy in the world. You know what? I'll keep the BGM on because I like this song.
And see what games have concrete release dates for this year and pick and choose which ones sound good for me to play. So I'll be having a better idea of the gaming landscape.
I'll put us back on track
once Friday passes, and that's going to say, oh, okay, now we know, okay, I'm going to be doing probably this or this or this. It's a better idea of what's actually coming up. So I'm excited for that because it's going to be a fun event. First of all, we're going to do so much on my birthday. Well, the day after my birthday. Technically, my birthday is this Thursday, so it will be this Friday. So what's coming this Friday? Well, like I said, we're going to do that.
Appearing offline does not fucking stop it. Look here, listen.
If anyone does a large donation during the stream, I will take a shot at the gin. Just like I did during the Super Bowl marathon 2 months ago, and I got almost completely sloshed. Well, we're going to do a similar thing for my birthday event, okay? In addition, I'll be ordering food. In addition to that, I'll be having a piece of birthday cake that my wife is going to make me this week. In addition to that, we're going to do tier maker stuff.
I've had balls.
We're going to go to that website, tier maker, and we're going to do rankings for the very first time because I've never done one.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
And I'm actually going to be ranking
You're begging.
all kinds of stuff. I'll probably do like horror movies, horror games, fast food.
Horror games.
So we're going to be doing that live for the first time. I've never done anything like that. And maybe a few other things.
Live. I hate the way he says live. He says live.
Also do for fun interactive stuff. And then there's also going to
I'm going to type it in the chat. Here, he says it like
30-man fantasy match in WWE.
He says it like that. He says it like live.
It's going to be fun.
Live.
Characters and stuff like that. So that's just what we have locked in for now. We may even
yeah,
do more
you're right, Sadie. His rankings are going to be the most boring thing ever. If his rankings are like his Last of Us takes and all of his reacts, because it's going to be another react thing, right? He's going to be like, well, maybe this game's better than this game.
So there you go. Now, then after that, if we need to finish up Resident Evil, if we need to finish up Metroid Prime, we'll do that, and then we'll move on to other playthroughs depending on what new games are coming out, and also, you know, what we kind of determine this week.
I've had balls.
We'll play it by ear. I don't have money to do it. Later this month.
One of my favorite clips is this. I don't have money to do it. I love I don't have money to do it.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money
to do it.
I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it. I don't have money to do it.
Now,
that's my favorite.
This is the internet.
I would like to talk.
So who fucking cares then?
Talk about yesterday's episode of Ask the King.
He does have to do. He does have to do everything 5 years late, Bob. He really does, and it's so funny.
We're currently up to 95 episodes. That's how long this show has been running. Okay, it is actually my longest running legacy show on YouTube. That started way back in the day, and people.
I don't know if you should be proud of a show called Ask the King running for 95 episodes. When your viewership has only declined in that 15 years.
Q&A. That's the purpose of the show, and people can ask me their questions via various, methods. And it's definitely the show where I give you the longest answers. If someone asks me a question,
he is straight up whining about Ask the King.
Like yesterday,
he's saying he's got to change the name, and he's saying it doesn't do well enough.
Erase my fighting game history, right? So I give you the full story of, my placings in fighting games over the years. And how I fell off from.
Yes, Axios. This is an investor segment. This is a middle management business meeting. I've been in a lot of those.
That's really what happened. I told
and this is one of those.
Have I ever just sat here and told the entire story?
Well, guys, our results for the first quarter were pretty good, but we need to synergize to operationalize our goals with a customer-based strategy.
I'm an interactive streamer. All right, I'm someone who I'm here every day talking with you guys. We have conversation during podcasts, during gameplay, right? We have chill streams where there's actually more focus, I would argue, on the social interaction between us than actually.
I finally installed that YouTube enhancements extension. Holy shit, does it make Dave easier to listen to?
That I'm putting out. You see what I'm saying?
Because I know people on the forum, when we had the forum, were complaining Dave was quiet. So I installed a bunch of that booster shit.
2 years that we should phase out Ask the King. And people keep telling me, no.
Yeah, I do need to add a lot of that iconic shit to the soundboard. Tomorrow I'm going to do a lot of soundboard stuff, and I'm going to do a lot of OBS tweaks for the forum show. That's going to happen.
But yesterday, I'll be honest, I was pretty disheartened because we were doing the podcast, and the podcast was going great. We had
let's do this.
Good engagement. Everyone was having a good time. I said, all right, let's head over. Let's do Ask the King. We lost from the podcast to Ask the King 200 viewers. Half the show left. Okay,
That's because no one cares, and you don't even know how to redirect your own channel. If he redirected his own channel, he could retain most of that, but he doesn't redirect. He should just raid himself. He has the perfect loop. How many YouTubers would be able to raid themselves? That would be amazing. He should just raid himself.
And I'm answering questions or whatever. Engagement is low. People.
Lefty, should I boost him more within the extension? I could boost him more.
People are not paying attention to the show. We have a bunch of people.
Here, let me make sure it's on. Yeah, it's on.
That's not good. When people are going,
I could tweak settings and boost him more.
That's not good, right? It means that basically people are not engaged. They're not enjoying it, right? Everything was basically very, very slow and disheartening yesterday.
Okay, I'll boost him more. I can do that. I can boost him more on the OBS side and in the YouTube side. Hold on. I'm gonna put this up to protect my family. Hold on. Because for this extension, you actually have to change settings within Chrome, and it's weird. Okay, volume adjustment. I had him at 3-to-1 for the boost. I'll put him at 5, and we'll see how that goes. Okay.
That's different because usually when I do Ask the King, it's a thing.
Oh
I do
yes,
a couple months in.
that's robust.
Swing by like, wow, it's cool. It's the Legacy show. That didn't happen yesterday. It was pretty much one of the least engaging things I've done in a very long time. You know, when you see the entire audience essentially unplugging and not paying attention, that's not good. You
there
know,
we go.
That means you
that's
should be doing
robust.
something else. I know that. I'm an interactive streamer. If I'm not able to interact because I'm not,
here, I also
your
can
attention,
do this.
So,
I also can do this.
I've pledged the question. I'm waiting for feedback because I have gotten some. And admittedly, this morning I didn't have a chance to look at video comments, but I did last night. I asked everyone, what is going on with Ask the King? Do you think that I should keep doing it, or do you think it's time to retire it?
What is going on, everyone?
There's enough Q&A between the podcast, between our interactive streams that we have. Do you think that the show has outlived its usefulness? You know what I'm saying? What do you think? And there seems to be a lot of different schools of thought.
I would say the show has outlived its usefulness.
The show's completely done. Just cancel it now. Just stop. Don't even do another episode. Okay? That's one school of thought. Another school of thought is, all right.
Dude, it's one less thing. It's one less thing you have to do. You could just not do it. It's fine. They're going to give you the money.
Fair enough. It didn't go well this time, but now maybe people understand that, and people who watch the show will be like, oh crap, but I like the show. That sucks that I didn't do it. Now I'll show up next time, right? So give it another chance. Some people seem to be of the impression that the show has outlived its usefulness, but being that we got to 95 episodes, it would really suck to end it now. So basically, instead of that, extend it, but only until we hit the 100 episode anniversary, and then officially retire the series. Right?
Yeah, Into the Breach. Into the Breach and Hard Space Shipbreaker are two of the best.
That would mean there's a show in May,
School of
July,
Thought,
September, November, and January. And so January 2024.
But Phil, I thought you were going to retire it because you weren't the King of Hate anymore. This means you're okay with being the King of Hate just to reach 100 episodes? That makes no sense. That's stupid. There's no other word but stupid for that. Brittany Gates has been saying you should axe that thing for years. He's just making excuses not to change. I bet when he gets to 100 episodes, he's not going to do it.
Would actually be the retirement show for Ask the King, where we do the final episode and we give it a big, hearty send-off and say,
just change the name.
Episodes, but,
it's not that big of a deal.
Right? And then there's a couple people.
Oh,
there wasn't
Sam
that many, but
Miles.
there's actually a couple
Sam
people
Miles gifted 5 memberships.
Understand it was a
Hold on.
one-off
Yeah,
problem.
Sam
but
Miles gifted 5
it's
memberships.
the only thing you have that's like a remnant of the past, and we like having those ties to the past,
Stupid.
so keep it. So the opinions are all over the place.
I'll keep the chat overlay up.
What I'd like to do, I'm not gonna. Let me put it this way: I'm not just gonna cancel it immediately. Just because there was one slow episode, doesn't mean that we're gonna cancel the show.
One slow episode.
All right. I've already set up the thread to post up your questions for the next show. All
Bill's
right, I'm not
audio's
gonna
out
go
of
crazy here, but let's play it by ear.
All right, let me try a couple things. I know with these extensions, sometimes I'm gonna try refreshing the page.
Currently, I just started chapter 10.
And then it could be something with... Oh, crap. I refreshed the page, and I think we lost our spot. Here, hold on.
The James Gunn Suicide Squad end of May. If we do a show at the end of May, and man, it's slow again, and people don't like it.
There we go.
Then I don't see the purpose. What we'll do, I think it is a kind of a slow deal. Well, okay, the countdown. Countdown to the end of Ask the King, right? So... Now, Kagome says, I thought you were going to rebrand it. Well, here's the thing.
I'm going to do something weird
a show that has no
for a
purpose?
second.
If we do a show at the end of May, right? And man, if the show has outlived its usefulness,
yeah, that's
why
weird.
are we going to rebrand it? What's the point? Just don't do it anymore anyway, you know? And that's okay. If we don't do it anymore, we don't do it anymore. Again,
I am getting audio
years
delay.
Ago, I thought maybe we should stop doing it. And people
I wonder if it's OBS
no, you got to keep
for
it
a
going.
second.
So that's why we
If we
kept
do a
it
show
going,
at the end of May,
right?
and
So
man,
the show has
slow
outlived
again,
its
people don't-
usefulness. Let's see what happens. Let's play it by
That's
ear.
so weird. I have to figure that out. Why am I getting audio delay?
One part was yesterday, one part is
I
today,
know
and
something
one part is
similar was
tomorrow
happening to
over on
Lefty
DSP
at some
Reacts. There's
point.
3 parts, each an hour long.
I
Or
have to-
if you are a channel
I
member
have to
on
dig
DSP
into that.
Reacts, you can watch the whole thing right
We'll
now.
keep going, though.
Because the way it's going to work moving forward is if you're a member on DSP Reacts, you get instant access to all of the content over there as soon as the streams go offline. You can watch the raw streams, okay? So there you go. So we'll see. Maybe people will watch it over the week. Maybe they won't. I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see what people, you know, if there's interest in it.
Okay,
And
50 to 100. I'm gonna try and do a manual delay
on the
in
episode.
OBS.
I know you guys are leaving comments. I have
So
not checked
50
the
to
comments
100.
this morning. I checked them
Let's
last night
try.
last night before I went to sleep, but I'm sure a lot of comments came in the last 12 hours that I haven't
So
checked yet.
Phil is out
Okay?
of sync. So I'm gonna try to offset him
So
50.
let's see what happens. All right, so that's what's going on.
Let's see what
the other
that
thing
does.
is, I'm gonna do a film review soon, either tonight
So
or
I've
tomorrow.
offset him
I'm not
50.
decided yet. It really depends on time. And the film review is going to be for the Jordan Peele movie Nope, which I finished
50.
watching last night. Let's see what happens. All right, so that's what's going on.
Let's see
The
what
other
that
thing
does.
is, I'm going to do a film review absolutely
soon.
nothing like what I thought it was going to be. Either tonight
So
or
I've
tomorrow.
offset him
having
50.
no understanding of what
You know
it
what?
was. I had
You're
never- was
right,
never
Lefty.
spoiled. I
That's
had no clue
closer.
what the movie was
50
about.
50
I
milliseconds
had no
is
clue
better.
that's what it was.
Yeah.
That
Thanks
was
for
wild.
Thanks for the
That's all I have
tip.
to say. I'm not going to spoil because if you didn't see the movie yet, I don't want to spoil it. But I was like,
Dude, Nope
what the hell?
is too good of a
really,
movie
it was a
for
jaw
him.
dropper. I was like, I had no concept that's what the movie was. And to say that it was unique is an understatement. I've never seen a movie like that before. It was a pretty unique concept.
Yes, Jordan
So
Peele
I
movies
actually
are
have a lot
unique.
to talk about. I have a lot to
They
say
are.
about it. And I will be reviewing that, like I said, either tonight or
Fuck
tomorrow.
Midlife
Depends
Crisis.
on time.
Film review.
If I have
All
time
right,
tonight,
I'll leave it the way it
definitely
is.
do it, and I'll put it up over on DSP Reacts.
I have to
But
figure
don't know
out
if I'm gonna have
why
enough
we're
time
getting
tonight or not.
why
Maybe
we're
I'll
getting
wait till
that delay though
tomorrow,
too.
Since I am
So
going to be
I know
uploading 2 parts.
it happens
of DSP versus
sometimes
the
on
internet,
your
and the new
setup.
part of Ask the King already over there. Maybe 4
I have to
videos.
figure it
in
out. I have a
one
bunch
day
of
is
stuff
too
I have to
many.
diagnose
You know,
tomorrow.
we'll see. I'll think about it. All right, I'll think about it. But I'm going to review it either today or tomorrow, and that'll go live for content. So now what I need to figure out is... Excuse me, I muted it. What you need to figure out is...
Holy
once
shit! It happened.
Is... Excuse me, I muted it.
Except, hold on. Hold on. We need to dig into this. You'll know what I'm slowing down in a second. Hold on.
I forget.
Ready? Watch his jowls. No. No! Oh my god! No! I gotta watch that again. Torture you all. Watch his jowls. His whole face! This whole thing moved as like a singular unit. Oh my god. Alright. I cannot unsee that. I'm gonna have nightmares tonight now. Alright.
Excuse me, I muted it. What you need to figure out is, what's the next piece of content, review content, you'd like to see
Sadie,
over
the
on DSP
perfect
Reacts
shake.
after the Nope review.
He twerked those
I still
snort
got
sacks.
HBO Max, alright? So I'm still considering watching something on
HBO
there.
Max?
There's a lot of stuff on there I could still watch. I am still interested in, say, the James Gunn Suicide Squad movie, which I haven't seen. Some people have said watch Peacemaker, but it doesn't make sense unless I watch the movie first, right?
He's not going to like Peacemaker.
I'm also interested in Godzilla vs. Kong, which I never saw. And maybe a few other things. You know, I'm not sure yet. But I like your opinions. I'd like to, so off of HBO Max, what would be the next thing you guys would like to see me do? Please give me your feedback on that, okay? So I'd like that in the next couple of days, because I'd like to actually watch something new to put out a review probably by the end of this streaming week. Remember, my streaming week ends on Wednesday. So if I put out the Nope review,
but the Suicide Squad movie and Peacemaker are
then
not
I'd probably
new.
put out the next review like Tuesday, Wednesday
What
night.
is he talking
So
about?
I'd like to know what you would like to see there, okay? Give me your feedback, and we'll go from there, okay? So good, that's coming up. As you can see, it's a new month, but we're not bringing back the monthly member goals. We're not doing it. You know, there's no point to doing the monthly member goals because
we
I
are
think
not
that
doing
we're having
it.
a good time.
We are not doing it.
Basically, doing events
Us,
without having a member goal. We're already doing a birthday event this coming Friday. That's going to be fun. We're already doing a long form React event at the end of April, which we need to talk about. We need to figure out what that's going to be, but that's coming up too. So with that,
no, you don't.
Already coming up,
it's the first day of April. You don't need to plan that.
Monthly goals like that anymore. And these daily goals have worked really well. Seriously, like every day I say.
You also don't need to plan that because it's going to be you sitting in that same chair all day, eating food, mukbanging on stream, calling people idiots, and banning people you think are trolls. It's going to be the same thing. You don't need to plan. It's going to take you 10 minutes to figure out what you're going to do, and then you're going to have to talk to your wife to figure out what you're going to order on DoorDash. It's not that hard, Phil. You have an easy life. Just enjoy it, dude.
Oh, we need to try to get a couple members, and some days we hit it, and some days we don't. But we've actually seen a good amount of growth over the course of April before yesterday. Because yes, yesterday there was a ginormous amount of member bombs. A lot of them were from Sam. So shout out to Sam, who was here earlier. I don't know if he's still here, but Sam gifted a ton of memberships to the channel yesterday. If you got a gifted membership yesterday, likely it's because of Sam. He came by and he just unloaded on the channel last night during Resident Evil 4.
Does anyone know if Sam is a real guy or is he like a Team Ico or a Emil sock?
But the thing is, even before that, we had
I think he might be a sock
like 300
at this point.
And some members, low 300s,
because he's gifting members at suspicious times, right? Just like those two used to do.
That's the cool thing is we saw growth even without a members goal. We saw growth last month. That's excellent. All right, and that's very good because February was very stagnant, but I think we started to see some good movement in the right direction.
I hate business side, Phil.
Keep that momentum going this month. So here's a couple questions, more questions for everyone. All right, what would you like to see as the long form react that I'm going to be doing at the end of April? It's going to be the last weekend of April. We got to start talking about this because we have to get options for people to start voting on. So what long form react style content would you like to see? And by the way, it doesn't have to be like a 2-hour documentary. It could be like a 30-minute to an hour documentary. We could watch a couple of them. That way we have 2 different pieces of long form react content to release. It all depends. So that's number one. What would you like to see there? We need to start talking about that in this week and trying to determine some options. So people start voting. That's number one. Number two,
we don't have enough data to determine if it's a sock or not.
What will the next big event be for May? Okay, that we can
super
start
crazy
planning
on
out.
that.
Sometime in May, we could do a long form event, maybe around middle of May. All right, but what should it be? Should it be another marathon? Should it be
have Boogie on your podcast?
Like a themed event
that's what you should do.
Where we do some silly stuff in gameplay, like I play a certain game, right? Could it be a retrospective? We haven't done a retrospective in a very long time. Could it be an indies marathon where I play all indie games for a day? Could it be a retro marathon where I jump on, and remember I was going to do a retro games challenge a couple months ago and it didn't happen? We could do that still. We could do like me try to beating Ninja Gaiden and playing
you're going to do a retro games challenge just like you challenged yourself to play RE4 on hardcore and complaining about it
as well.
So you're going to complain about Ninja Gaiden and you're going to do 150,000 save states. So it doesn't matter.
All right, so we have a couple things to talk about, right? Number one, what's the long form react at the end of this month? We got to start working on that right away and get ideas so people can start voting on said ideas and determine what they want. And then number two, what's the next big long form, like kind of marathon style event that'll be taking place in mid-May? Okay.
Results for the poll are coming in. Wowee.
There you go. All right.
So far, Go is winning at 67.
Right? But anyway, we continue on with the daily goals of growth. I'm only looking for 2 members today on the channel. We're doing the level 1 podcast, and then later tonight,
daily goals of growth with no reward whatsoever.
So just so you guys know, because I see some contributions have already come in. Maybe some of you, are newcomers. I don't do shout-outs until the end of the show. The end of the last segment of the podcast. I do cumulative, all the shout-outs. We update the leaderboards. We do everything all in one swoop. That way it all gets done and we don't miss anything. Okay?
What did he say? All in one swoop. I gotta hear that.
The end of the last segment of the podcast. I do cumulative, all the shout-outs. We update the leaderboards. We do everything all in one swoop.
All in one swoop. I like that.
That way it all gets done and we don't miss anything. Okay? Cool. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, news. Yesterday I talked about E3 got canceled, and when I was talking about it, I forgot about all the other game news I wanted to talk about. So let's actually get into other game news now.
No, I did not sign up for this. I did not sign up for a prolonged
Let me open it up here, because I actually have a few different articles and things to discuss. First of all, this is very important.
All in one soup.
For anyone playing
Olive
Resident
Garden,
Evil 4
baby.
Remake, a critical game-breaking bug has been discovered, and even Capcom themselves are putting out the alert about it, because they're going to patch it out, but they wanted everyone to know that this is happening, so that they're now aware and they don't get soft locked. Okay? By the way, shout out to Guitar Player 1939, just gifted 5 memberships to the channel.
Okay. I think he used the term soft lock incorrectly. A soft lock is not that big of a deal. Most of the time when you're talking about squashing game bugs and you talk about a soft lock, it's something that locks you in place or locks you in a section of a game for a while. But if you reset the game or reload the game, it's fine. I wouldn't call a soft lock a game-breaking bug because in my experience, it happens all the time. But to be fair, I'll listen to his whole thing, see what he says about it. But I don't think Capcom would be putting out tweets and press releases about a soft lock. That seems sus to me.
Excuse me, I muted my burp. Congratulations to Gary Baxter.
The
Nemesis
Fed
Team
has
Type,
entered
John
the chat.
Ass,
If anybody has
Pleb,
money
and
issues,
Eddie Caceres,
talk to Lefty.
Just got gifted membership.
Lefty is the Fed
Congrats
of
to
this
all you.
nation
And
state.
thank you, Guitar Player. What I will do is probably at the end of the show, I'll check on how many members we have, and I'll update that total. Because right now we're getting some. I'm not sure how many we have. I have to see. I'll update that in a bit. Okay. Thank you, Guitar Player, for the support of the channel. Awesome. Okay, so Resident Evil 4 Remake. Everyone's playing it. Everyone's loving it.
Okay, so Sadie's saying it does require a relaunch, but I don't know why they're tweeting about a soft. Why are they tweeting about a soft lock? A soft lock is fine. I got soft locked in. I got soft locked in the Division 1 last night, and that's a game from 2014.
Item during the game.
Like, whatever.
By the way, thank you, Sam. Sam just gifted another 5 memberships.
Oh my God,
John
Sam.
Smith got it. New Voice. Aaron is Buddha. Cosmos Wolf and Duran each just got a membership. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you,
big
Sam,
ups.
for
Love
supporting
of
the
you
channel
to a
this
kill.
morning. Awesome. Now we're definitely going to have an increase in the members. Sweet. Okay,
Sweet.
so here's the deal. So note the name of the current key item that's going to cause this game bug is being omitted to avoid game spoilers. All right, so here it is. You ready?
What's
we
the
have
point?
confirmed an issue on all platforms where players will be unable to make progress in the game when performing certain actions in a certain area. Here it is. A cutscene plays at the beginning of Chapter 12. Currently, I just started Chapter 10, so I'm two chapters away from this, okay? After which, the player receives a key item. Please refrain from attacking with your knife until this notification for obtaining the item is displayed in the upper right of the screen. After obtaining this...
Okay, so it's a bug where if you use your knife while the received item notification is on screen, which is only for a few seconds, will soft lock it. I just don't see why this is a big deal, but we'll let him continue.
Key item.
I don't see how this is
news. It will appear in the key items and treasures menu in the attaché case. If it does not appear, reload save data from before the start of chapter.
How did he say the word attaché? He said attaché case? I have to hear that again.
Attaché case. Key item. It will appear in the key items and treasures menu in the attaché case.
Attaché case? I've always heard it and said it as attaché. I'm not French or French Canadian. We would need Snood to weigh in on this. Yeah, that's such a weird way to say attaché. Attaché case.
If it does not appear, reload save data from before the start of Chapter 12. So apparently they found a bug.
Yeah, Sadie, exactly. A whole segment for a soft lock.
As soon as
Capcom should not have tweeted this out. Like, everyone knows for a soft lock, just reboot the game. It's fine.
You get the item after the cuts, like right after the cutscene.
Hey, big guy.
The game doesn't give it to you. it like your knife preempts.
Oh, so Big Guy says it's an error for how they
pop-up and
sequence
giving you-
things. It
that's
isn't
so weird,
actually
right?
okay.
Like you'd think the cutscene
So
ends, here's
it's
the
a
item.
scripting error,
But no,
basically.
apparently there's some weird trigger that they coded in the game, and if you're attacking with the knife, it cancels the trigger, the coding trigger, and therefore you don't get the item. It's weird. Now it's a key item. If you don't have it, you're screwed. You can't continue in the game, so you have to reload from before the chapter. So it says we intend to fix the issue in a future update. We apologize for any inconvenience. After the update is applied, players will then be able to continue the game even with save data, and there won't be any problems. So, FYI, if you're getting close to chapter 12, I'm almost there. Be careful about that. Yeah, obviously you don't want to soft lock your game.
This is
and now
boring.
You gotta reload
I
and
don't
do
see
more
how this
gameplay,
is
right?
news.
That sucks. Derek, no, that was directly from Capcom. They put out that press release yesterday. That's Capcom's press release on it from their Resident Evil Twitter. So, okay, there's a game coming out.
Put the overlay back up.
And I don't know exactly when the release date is because it's not out on consoles yet. I think it may have had a PC release date already. It's called Crime Boss Rock Hay City. All right, it is a heist game, and apparently it stars every action star from the 1980s and 90s.
That game's pretty mediocre,
But this
from what I
confuses
hear.
me, right? Because the
That's
reason
right,
this
Lefty. His
confuses-
life is a save
all right,
scum.
is did they license all of it? Like, is it actual real characters? Are they licensed characters?
Yes.
Or is it
Chuck
like,
Norris and Michael
like
Rooker are
they're,
in that game. I've seen it.
maybe like parodies?
No,
right?
Chuck Norris is
I'm
in
not
that
sure,
game.
because I didn't see the trailer myself. So I don't know if it actually has all real characters from like 80s and 90s movies, or if it's like parodies.
Oh my
of
god. He can't watch a 2-minute trailer before he gets online? Imagine how much better informed he would sound if he could say, yes, I've seen trailers from this game. It has Chuck Norris and Michael Rooker in it. Like, it's not that hard. He would sound like someone who kinda knows the story he's talking about. But now he's saying, well, let me tell you about these licensed actors that are in this game that I haven't seen a trailer for. Like, this is empty conjecture. This is nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Because if they do, it's an homage or a parody, then they don't have to pay for the licensing. But let's say it was
But I
actually
can say
Snake
Chuck Norris is in
Plissken
that game.
From Escape from New York and Escape from L.A. Or it was actually like John Rambo from the Rambo movies. Then
Oh,
they'd actually have to
big
pay
ups, John Rambo. Gotta listen to that again.
But let's say it was actually...
Hold on. I'm gonna clip this out. I need to clip this.
Snake plot the 90s movies, or if it's like parodies of them. You know what I'm saying?
I'm clipping.
Because if they do, it's an homage or a parody, then they don't have to pay for the licensing. But let's say it was actually Snake Plissken from Escape from New York and Escape from L.A., or it was actually like John Rambo from the Rambo movies, then they'd actually have to pay for that licensing. So,
Okay. John Rambo. All right, I'm just gonna save this for use for later. I'm gonna save this as John Rambo. You can't see that. You can't see the window I'm saving in, but I wanted to clip that because the way he said John Rambo was kind of funny, dude.
I don't know because I haven't seen the trailer yet. However, I think we're watching it today on DSP versus the Internet. I'm almost positive that someone nominated the trailer for the show today.
He
so
keeps
we'll be able to watch it
rocking
live and see
so
what
the
it is
chat
together.
overlay is
'Cause
never
I'm
in a
excited
good
to
place.
figure out what this is. If it has the real characters, that'd
Oh
be
wait,
pretty
no,
neat.
that's my
If it's
fault.
kind of an
I need to
homage,
enlarge
then it's
him.
like,
There we go.
It'll probably be all right.
That
for a
was my
laugh,
fault.
But it'll probably be pretty silly, right? But to me, like, I would hope that it's the real deal, right? I don't
Wow,
know.
we have a
So it's
33%
not out.
tie.
Yeah, see, Derek says
between
it's not out
Jin,
yet.
Go,
It was supposed to come out
Poll,
in March,
and
but it didn't.
0%
And now
for
they're-
sleep.
People are
What a
surmising the
poll.
game will come out in June. Well, I guess we'll watch it together and we'll see. Right? We'll watch it together and we'll see what it is. Seems interesting. If it actually has the real characters, I'd be intrigued. The other piece of news that I wanted to talk about was actually a follow-up to a story that I talked about a couple weeks ago. So as you guys know, or maybe you don't, the PlayStation VR 2 released. It actually came out.
He's gonna
Was there
say
a
there
lot
are
of
no
hoopla
games for it. Yeah.
No, there was not.
He's had this rant. He's gonna say there are no games for it. He's gonna say the only killer app for it is Horizon Forbidden West. Blah 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 blah.
Quite frankly, it came out and everyone talked about it for maybe an hour. And then I really didn't hear much about it after that. Why? Well, there's a good reason why you didn't hear about it. Because there's no games. All the games that came out for PSVR 2 are literally games that have already been out. There's very
Horizon
few games
Forbidden
that were
West.
new games. The game that they were planning to sell as the killer app for PSVR 2 was the Horizon game.
Yep.
Horizon
Fuck
Zero Dawn,
yeah, I
West.
win.
They had their own.
He said this exact same rant before. Fuck
However,
yeah, I win.
reviewers who played the game said the game's not even that good. They said it's only like maybe like a 7 out of 10. You know, just like Horizon Forbidden West wasn't that good. So it's like they put all their eggs in one basket with this VR 2. They were like, oh, having a Horizon game on there is going to blow you away. But the last Horizon game last year didn't impress anyone. And therefore, when this VR game comes out, no one really hyped it. No one really cared.
I love that he says
like I said,
he says so
people
much
talked
of the
about it
same
for like
shit.
a
We can
couple
just
day,
predict
day,
him sometimes.
And I really didn't see anything at all about it on media, social media, or anything, right? And it's funny
he
because,
has said this so many times.
As usual, the games media
Does
was
he,
hyping
does he
it
not
up.
remember?
PSVR 2,
He's done this
better
exact rant
controllers,
4 or
better
5
headset,
times.
better everything. Do you care about any
I
of that?
bet if Pig Go was
right?
working,
it's just like any console.
I could Pig Go PSVR 2 and find this exact same rant.
The console will have
so
cutting-edge graphics and better processing power and better loading time. That's great, but what about the games?
It is a shilling rant.
If it doesn't have games, then I don't care about it. And no exaggeration.
Well, DSP,
the vast
you're not going to
majority of
play it
games for
anyway.
PSVR 2 are rehashes of games that already existed. They're basically like VR version of a game you've already played, or a game that was already on another VR system is now ported to this one, or a PSVR 1 game has been ported to this one. There's nothing that's like any kind of a killer app at all. There's literally no must-play games for it. None. Zero. So why did you think this was going to sell well at the price point? Are you aware that the price point is $400, right? $400 for this PSVR 2. That's almost as much as the console. So what did they think was going to happen?
So I have a Quest 2. I have an Oculus Quest 2. $400 for a VR headset is actually a decent price. And honestly, to get people into VR, even if you can play older games like Hitman VR or Horizon Forbidden West, stuff that was on PSVR, that's good because it gets people into VR. Like, that's overall a positive thing because VR is cool. Again, I think this is the situation of he's never going to use it. He doesn't have it, so he's just going to be all butthurt about it.
PSVR 2 has been out for what? A month, maybe? And you might say, well, I wonder how it's been doing. Okay? I'll tell you. I'll tell you exactly how it's been doing.
the internet. So who fucking cares?
As of the end of March, PSVR 2, it's being assumed because the numbers are not out officially yet. It only sold 270,000 units. 270,000. Okay? That's abysmal for any new...
Okay, so let's take this apart. He says, these aren't the real numbers. This is an assumption because the numbers aren't out yet. And then he says, they only sold 270,000 units in the month of March. That's abysmal. So you're saying that the performance of console hardware is abysmal based on an assumption that's not even a number. Where did you get this story, Phil? The China Times? Like, come on, dude.
They're saying it's 5 weeks it's been out now. Really?
Also, 270,000 units for a niche VR headset is not bad.
$550?
That's how much VR costs, dude.
What the hell?
Shut up, Phil.
That's
you asked for
insane.
$16,000 to save the house.
$400. $550? No, you guys, this is April Fool's joke, right?
Dude, you spend more than that on one WWE event. Like, shut up. Shut up.
You're kidding me. There's no fucking way it's $550.
Stop being
I'm having a hard time believing
your
it.
shit.
You're kidding me, right?
You're never gonna catch me fucking pulling my dick out live because I'm not a fucking
people are
idiot.
Like, nah, we're not messing with you. It
you
costs
made the
more
mistake.
than the base
you were
PS5
an idiot.
console.
Own it. All right, I'm sick of people that are just like, I'm a victim. I'm a victim.
What a bunch of fucking nitwits.
Thank you, Chatham.
Why would they even think it would sell? Right? Like,
Meanwhile, he's complaining about memberships on both of his channels. So, like, he doesn't have any leg to stand on in terms of commenting on how Sony is doing as a company in their VR division. Like, he split his small viewer base in two to where he's expecting people to be members of both channels. Like, he has made bad business decision after bad business decision, and he says shit like this to waste our time. And I hate this right here. This head in hands, like he has some answer, or that it's like hurting him. Like, no, you're just killing time so that you can skip a bunch of React clips you don't like.
$550?
Exactly, Sadie. He knows nothing about VR, and he's ranting about a VR device that he's never gonna touch in his hands.
I really didn't know that. Okay, wow. So anyway, they're saying after 5...
Also, any other person who claims to cover video game news would have looked up the MSRP, would have done so much more research than him. Also, this is a great still. I'm going to take off the background remover so that the folks that want to get a screenshot can get a screenshot, because this is not bad. Here, I'll take down the background remover, and I'll take my my waveform overlay out for a sec. So midlife crisis. This is your raw picture that you can clip from. 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, let's go.
Weeks of this thing being on the market, only 270,000 were projected to have been sold. Most of the bulk sales came from launch, so these numbers are daunting, because usually what happens with a peripheral like this is the first week it'll sell a lot, and then word of mouth spreads, and then it sells more based on what's good. So apparently what happened with this was...
But Phil, it's VR. VR already has a very small install base, and there are people out there who are still struggling to find a PS5. Like, it's gonna sell. It's gonna sell in low numbers because PS5s are still relatively rare, and not everybody has a tolerance for VR. Like, I'm not surprised by this, and I play VR games.
It was mediocre. Why would someone be convinced to spend $550? Here's the other thing too that needs to be said.
Exactly, Lefty.
Okay.
That's what we're getting down to. He's ranting about a $550 piece of hardware when the man spent $100,000 on sweaty JPEGs.
And people were like, "Oh, I'm a first adopter. It's the first time I'm actually playing VR on a home console." Right? That was a different animal entirely. People were willing to take the jump because it was something new and innovative and different that they had never done before. Correct? I never had VR before. I didn't have a PC.
You can afford it, dude.
So that was my opportunity to experience VR, and it was something unique. And even for me, I
admit,
when I
exactly,
bought PSVR
Sadie.
1,
He's not going to buy any VR device. That's why I wanted him to shut the hell up about Steam. Because when is the last time he's booted up Steam?
My stomach, and
2014.
I didn't really care about it anymore.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people.
He just said it. Let's hear that again. He just said it.
This is interesting. And then eventually the gimmick wore off, and I started to get sick to my stomach, and I didn't really care about it anymore.
So if you're one of the people that get VR sickness, why are you talking about this? It's not going to affect your content, other than right here, where you're stalling for time.
But I think like a lot of people have been there, done that. My wife as well. She had it too. She had PSVR when it came out.
Oh my God.
She played it for,
I would unironically pay money to see Kat Burnell play a VR game. I think that would be a lot of fun. I think it'd be fun to see her play Horizon Forbidden West VR. Ludwig World Order could do a second This Is How You Don't Play on it. It'd be great.
About a month or two, and I don't want this anymore.
Sadie, I think he had a PSVR 1.
Right?
So when I think he had a PSVR 1.
There's no feeling of, oh,
I remember he played whatever that Batman
experience
was.
People have already been there, done that. And you know what they say? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. If you've already bought PSVR 1, you had it for a little bit, and then you really never used it again, and you already feel kind of burnt that you spent that much money on PSVR 1, why on earth would you buy PSVR 2?
I was referring,
it doesn't
Green
matter
Mountain Time, I was
what
referring
innovative
to
new controllers it has, what
Phil's
new motion
wife.
tracking it has, if it's better resolution, if it's
and
better
also,
frame rate.
Ludwig World Order is
and
a
if there's no games
legendary
for it
detractor.
that aren't already available elsewhere, then why would you need it?
Yeah, exactly, Sadie. It's
and
not
sadly,
that deep.
that's the situation.
I
was saying the entire time people were talking about PSVR 2. What games? And it was Horizon. All right, Horizon's out. No one cares about it. What games? And the answer is if there's no other games, then there's no incentive to buy this
Fool me
thing.
twice,
And apparently
never get
that's what's
fooled
happening. Now, what's funny about this is there's a lot of contention about it. Like, I saw this story at first,
That's
and I'm
true.
like, okay, it makes sense. Then I start seeing people,
low.
like,
He
almost
probably
debating,
bought her that PSVR
like,
or whatever she was using.
Well, PSVR 1 sold 900,000 units in 4 months, and you're only judging the first months of sales of PSVR 2, and, you know, it's not in scale yet.
That's a valid criticism. He's basically saying that this peripheral is done. This peripheral is dead when it's been out for a month. When VR has a pretty long tail for sales, at least in my experience. I have an Oculus Rift. I have an original Oculus Rift, and then I have an Oculus Quest. That stuff has very, very, very long sales times. Like, I have a Quest 1, which is an older VR headset, but it's still relevant. I still play stuff on it. I play Elite Dangerous with it.
Yeah. And other people are like, you see, well, when you compare this with the sales of Xbox, because Xbox consoles aren't selling this, I'm like, wait, what? We're talking about VR. Why are you talking about Xbox consoles? People love to do this. They take one issue, and if they don't like the topic or it doesn't spin it the way they want, they
No, you did it. You do this with PC gaming. You literally did this with Steam the other day. You literally said Steam sucks because they're shutting out anybody that's not on Windows 10. It does. What does that have to do with anything then? Nothing has anything to do with anything. He's basically saying that no comparison is valid. Like, no, and you do this all the time.
Try to relate it to 5 other
He's
things.
so frustrating.
And try, oh, you see, so PSVR 2 is not doing well.
Exactly,
also,
Sadie. He's comparing PS5 price to VR, and those are not the same thing, but they are relevant.
So that means that also the Xbox is just as bad. It's like, what are you talking about? This is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. But basically, yeah, PSVR 2 right now, as of now, is being seen as a huge sales flop. Way worse.
See, he always uses those qualifiers. I'm fascinated with the concept of qualifiers. Listen to this.
Basically, yeah, PSVR 2 right now, as of now.
See how he said right now, as of now, so that in 2 months, if PSVR sells 1 million units, he can be like, well, I only said that was my prediction at the moment.
Is being seen as a huge sales flop.
Fence sitter Phil.
Way worse than PSVR 1. PSVR 1 had way more sales and legs, okay? Now, what's being assumed is that PSVR 2 is basically
Sadie.
heading for a price cut.
The bottom line is,
$550
Sadie, it's a
is
sales flop
insane
because he doesn't want to buy it and he doesn't like it.
For VR, and there's no one who's going to buy it for that price, and if they want to do anything besides have this thing be a ginormous...
Also, he's wrong when he says that the PSVR 2 is an entry-level VR headset. It's not. Anybody with a Samsung Galaxy phone has an entry-level VR headset. You can actually get a piece of cardboard from Samsung that you can make VR goggles out of it, and you put your phone into it, and then you can play VR games on it. That was my first headset. So the entry-level headset is your Android phone. Like that is everyone's... This is not an entry-level device. He's treating it like it is, which is why he's complaining that it's $500, you know?
It's failure. They're going to have to do some kind of a bundle or a price cut or some kind of a deal. I'll be honest with you. I don't know if this would sell for $200.
Oh,
if there's
fuck.
no
Decepticon,
games,
are you
no one cares.
causing trouble?
You understand? It's a game peripheral. If there's no games that you need to play on it, you know what I'm saying? Who cares?
1v1.
That seems like that's the case right now. Is they're not?
I did not time him out. I did not time him out. There are two of us in here.
Saying? Why? It's gonna be you. It's gonna end up being just like all those stupid PS Move dongle controllers and the
you and
everything else
Decepticon can
now has zero
1v1.
value.
I could be the
if
referee.
You have nothing to play on it, right? Then what? What do you want this for? Right? It just doesn't make any sense.
And he's also gonna say at the end of this segment, he's gonna say, "Well, I don't know. We'll just have to see what happens with PSVR. I bet you.
So to me, am I
This is a
surprised or
schizo
shocked
style
at all?
YouTube
No,
account.
I'm not.
Absolutely. Because sometimes it's
something that
hard to know who's streaming.
honestly, quite
And
frankly,
I kind of
expect.
like that. I kind
It
of like
sounded to me
how
like this
for
was a
some of the
setup for
streams you
failure.
don't quite know
There's
who's at
nothing
the
really
helm.
going on with VR right
There's-
now.
there-
No big
there's-
killer apps
there's an
coming
element
out.
of fun
Why are
to
you gonna
that.
drop? I didn't know it was $550, but
$550.
that's just insane. Like, what did you think would happen? Again, it's a situation where it seems like the people in power at these companies don't talk to their customer base. Did you do any customer research? Any market research? To find out how the market's
$550
feeling
is
right
relatively
now, to
low
see if
for a
anyone would
VR
wanna drop
setup.
that much money on a
Actually,
peripheral,
that's
to
a
see how
pretty
they were feeling
low
about
price.
the game lineup for it, or did you just have this lofty
A friend of
idea
mine,
something that
a
you
friend
just
of mine bought like an HTC Vive headset and like a very advanced Valve Index. Those you can get over $1,000 easily with those setups. Like this is a pretty like mid-range setup. It's not very expensive.
push out.
Dollars.
And, you know, it doesn't make sense. There's a lot of these things these companies do that just don't make any sense.
Oh, autofocus,
right?
lefty. Gotta roll that back for you. Big auto. Oh, dude, this face here. I'm gonna make it screenshot friendly for the folks who want to get a screenshot. This is a good face right here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hold on, I gotta put this back up. This
on a peripheral to see how they were feeling
Okay.
about the game lineup for it. Or did you just have this lofty idea of something that you just wanted to push out? And, you know, it doesn't make sense. There's a lot of these things these companies do that just don't make any
that
sense.
autofocus, goddamn.
Right? Oh, we're gonna focus all
That
our
was a
efforts on
severe one. That was the
NFTs.
worst one I've seen in a long time.
Did you ask anyone about NFTs? If
Okay,
anyone's interested in
okay. He's comparing VR to NFTs when he was chastising one of his chatters or when he was chastising people that theoretically compare Xbox sales to PSVR. He just did it. He compared the PSVR to NFTs. What does anything have to do with anything, Dave? What does anything have to do with anything then? He's basically saying that all comparisons are both valid and invalid at the same time. Like, what are you doing?
Did you convince anyone that they have value and that they need them? Or are you just rolling with a trend that you hope takes off so you can make tons of money because that's all you care
Yes,
about?
we did get a
None
pure
of this
triple
makes sense. A lot of
autofocus.
these
It's
choices
there.
these companies
It's
are
there.
making these days are very confusing. From a gamer's
Background,
perspective.
midground, and
Like,
foreground
what is Where's the
autofocus.
value
It was
added
glorious.
for any of this stuff? You know, it just doesn't make sense. So,
Yeah, me
anyway,
too,
this is not
Sadie.
shocking to hear at all. This is again much like
You didn't see the
getting
combo?
canceled. This was
Oh wait, hold on. We just got another one. Here, hold on. Let me slow it down. Here we're going slow for this one. Watch closely. Hold on. I'll take the background remover away.
any of this stuff.
Look at that.
You know.
Oh
just
yeah.
Doesn't make sense.
Just doesn't
So,
make sense.
Anyway, this is not shocking to hear.
This is
At
terrifying.
all. This
is fucking terrifying.
Again, much like
Alright, I can't do this anymore.
E3 getting canceled. This was fully predictable if you were looking at the signs around it, right? So let's see.
Okay, fair
what
enough,
happens.
Lefty.
I would like to hear more news. Are they going to end up having to drop the price? Is there going to be any killer apps for this thing? Is it going to end up being the next Virtual Boy? Oh man, I didn't even think about that. It could be the Virtual Boy.
No one in your audience knows what the Virtual Boy is. No one in his audience knows what the Virtual Boy is. I barely know what it is. It was way before my time. And I'm
Wow.
well into my 30s.
I didn't even think about that at all. Imagine if the PSVR 2 is Sony's Virtual Boy. Yikes. Now that would be embarrassing.
Yikes.
But I guess we'll find. I mean, it's just as expensive. I'm serious. The Virtual
Phil. You're YouTube's Virtual Boy. You are YouTube's Virtual Boy. You're low resolution, and you're helpless, and you're useless. You are YouTube's Virtual Boy, my guy.
Virtual Boy was very expensive in the 1990s, which is why no one bought it. You know, also the reason it was red and black. It looked like bloody murder on your eyes. It give you headaches. The game sucked. I mean, I could keep going on and on. But
wait, hold on. You could literally clip this out about a DSP stream. Listen to this.
Which is why no one bought it. You know, also the reason red and black. It looked like bloody murder on your eyes. It give you headaches. The game sucked. I mean, I could keep going on and on.
That's Phil. That is Phil right there.
But
looks like bloody murder on your eyes.
Anyway,
it was
that's
very
the
red.
news. That's a few news stories I wanted to cover today.
They really did make a mistake by making red the color.
As we head into the home stretch of the podcast.
Hey, Decepticon, keep it chilling on topic, all right?
Let's get people on the leaderboard.
Leave Lefty alone.
And say thanks for everyone's support. And then let's continue on, shall we? Ooh, excuse me. Okay. So, let's go here. Our first contribution of the day was actually from Sam, who had done a super chat. Thank you so much, Sam, for that super chat earlier. He did a couple of them, actually. A $5 one that I think was a super sticker with a big a pair waving. And then he did another one. He said, hello, everyone. Thank you, Sam, for all your support last night and now this morning as well. So your support, I really appreciate that. Ultrasonic Assquake re-upped their membership for 5 months. Thank you very much there.
That one always gets me, Ultrasonic Assquake.
Then Sam had gifted a single membership. Congrats to whoever got that membership, and thank you, Sam. Jersey Dolphins became a member. Thank you, Jersey Dolphins, for becoming a member this morning.
Dolphins.
Casanova re-upped their membership for 22 months. It said, Happy April Fools. TSP keeping it real since 2008. Yes. Now, no April Fools here. You know, all right. Let's reminisce a little bit about April Fools, shall we?
Oh, my God.
So here's the deal. Back in the day, I was an on-demand content creator. What does that mean?
You still are.
Back in the day, I wasn't a live streamer.
You still are an on-demand content creator.
But on-demand videos that were uploaded directly to my YouTube channel. And so back then, I used to do April Fool's specials, where during that day I could take time away from my regular schedule of gameplay or whatever it was I was doing, and I would basically do a silly thing. One year I did the best sports game ever, and it was actually, if you remember, Scottie Pippen's Slam City for the Sega CD, right? And then I did some of the music games and stuff like that, which was pretty funny.
Why aren't you doing this now? Why aren't you doing this now?
On all kinds of different things. So
you could have easily done an April Fool's
other games that were really ridiculous.
Thing now.
1 year, I had 4 games going on at once on my screen. I was playing Street Fighter. I was playing something else.
He was kind of creative back then, actually. Like, he had some ideas. Most of them weren't good.
I won the online match while I was playing. That was pretty funny. I didn't expect that I was going to win it, and I actually won it. So I used to do things like this.
Why are you talking about stuff you did 12 years ago instead of doing something spectacular today?
Okay? But that being said, all right, things change over the years.
Exactly, Emred. There's no point.
I became a full-time streamer, and basically when I became a full-time streamer, I now have a schedule.
Yeah, Sadie, he put in some effort back then. Like, not good effort, but some.
And once I became a lot more organized of a guy, instead of it just being, I'm just going to upload a ton of videos today, watch them. It was, okay, on this time I'm doing this, at this time I'm doing this, at this time I'm doing this. So it became harder to really do stuff like specials, like an April Fool's special. You know, today, do I do holiday specials? I do. But usually it'll be a themed marathon event.
Thanks for the heads up, Lefty. We've got something big coming down the pike.
But April Fool's, it's like, what am I going to do, right? So, in regards to today,
Lefty and or Decepticon, if you feel the need to come on and spurg, we can get you in. But I'm fine flying solo.
As many games as they want.
This is
doing
perfectly good.
Stuff on my new sister channel, DSP Reacts. I had to do Ask the King yesterday. I'm doing DSP versus the Internet today. It's like, we're all...
I loved the timing of that. Listen to that.
Playthroughs. People are upset I'm not playing as many games as they want because I'm doing React stuff on my new sister channel, DSP Reacts. I had to do Ask the King yesterday. I'm doing DSP versus the Internet today. It's like...
It's like Snort. Snorts are punctuation. Don't ever forget that. It's like Snort.
We're already doing so many things outside of just the regular gameplay that it didn't really make sense to try to do another special thing on top of the other thing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like if I had done if I did Ask the King and Resident Evil 4 yesterday, if today was an April Fool's special, right? And then again,
oh no,
you know,
did Decepticon get limbed?
And now when are we gonna play games? Which is what a lot of people are just here for. They just want to see me play the games. They're like, dude, you're doing way too much outside of
I'm excited to try for the Purple Snort next weekend.
Say you're playing too many games. It's
I told my girlfriend yesterday, I was like, by the way, I'm not going to be around for a while next Saturday afternoon.
You can't have it
Sound
both
good?
ways, right?
My girlfriend told me that she needs to talk to Chew about establishing a divorce line with me.
April Fool's again.
Because
it's been many years since I did something. Like probably
I spent
7
4
years
hours
since I
on the
did
Lefty
something for
stream
April Fool's.
last night,
I
not
always feel
intending
like
to.
If I took anything away from what I'm already doing, I'm gonna get too behind.
Oh, Lefty's
and I don't
Poland.
want to be too
1651,
behind.
baby.
You know, let's have timely gameplay coming out. Let's have games be beaten within a week or two that I'm playing them. That way we can move on to the next. I know you guys, a lot of people are asking for Elden Ring, and a lot of people are asking for newer games. And
Who's asking for Elden Ring? Like who?
Marathon
it's
event,
probably
right?
1 or 2 people.
I'm basically trying to please everyone. It's very hard. It's very hard. Because there were people who were just really bored of this constant gameplay. So now this year, I've done my best to diversify. You see, I'm doing a weekly clip show. I'm doing a long-form React a month. I'm doing these reviews for you. I'm really spreading myself out.
It's all the same, though.
Yes, some of the gameplay
it's all the same crap in a different wrapper.
Because of it, right?
It's all the same. It's this. It's this. It's mostly this.
So, there you go. I can't even remember the last time I actually did an April Fool's special. Derek is quoting them all. He's like, 2012, I did the music thing. 2013, I guess I played Dark Souls. I don't remember.
I love that Derek just like obsesses over DSP lore.
Anyway, so we're not doing anything for April Fools, okay? All right, continuing on. Bloom Kid did a super chat. He's 100% watch Peacemaker. It's fantastic. So there you go. Bloom Kid wants me to get the Peacemaker.
Listen, all right. I'm gonna stop the stream for a second. Lefty brings up a good point in chat. He pulled a Jerome Powell in this chat. He sent everybody stimulus checks. All right. Some of you got stimulus checks out of the kindness of Lefty's heart, and you're not spending. You got to stimulate the economy. Come on, I want to see you all pulling. Come on.
For me to watch Peacemaker if I don't watch the James Gunn Suicide Squad first, right? So I guess I have to do that first. So maybe that's something I'll watch later in the week. I'll think about it. Guitar Player had gifted 5 memberships to the channel and then themselves re-upped the membership for 21 months. So thank you so much, Guitar Player.
Yeah, Lord Thunder, if he could be turned, if Derek could be turned, holy
Congrats.
shit.
Anyone who got a gifted membership, congratulations.
That would be amazing.
Be sure to say thank you to the person who gifted that membership.
Yeah, that's right.
You gotta say thanks. Be
stimulate
nice to them
the economy.
They're very nice and they're supporting everything here. It's greatly appreciated. Excuse me. And then number 2 did a $2 super chat and says, watch Tetris on Apple's 3-month free trial. I have no idea what you're
Tetris actually looks fucking good. I saw an ad for it the other day. Actually, my girlfriend saw an ad for it the other day, and she's like, "What's this? It looks cool."
What is that? I don't know what you're speaking of.
I don't know what you're speaking of. He muted like 2 burps, but he leans into the microphone to clear his throat. So
anyway,
stupid.
Thank you, number 2, for the super chat. A new movie, I'm being told.
Yes.
A movie based on Tetris. Well, I certainly hope it's
Stimulate
not
the
like
economy.
Pixels.
Yes, Lord Thunder. Yes.
Okay, so now let's check and see how many members we have on the channel after all of those memberships and gifted memberships. Let's update the running total so that we're accurate for today, okay? And again, thank you guys for your support this morning. Let's see.
I need your buy-in to hit the channel plate goal.
We are at 494 members. 494. Wow, thank you guys. So what we'll
I didn't like that sound. Let's listen to that sound. I didn't like that sound.
Guys.
That sounded like something else.
We'll just go for an arbitrary 500 by the end of the day. So that would include this podcast and Resident Evil 4 Remake tonight. Can we hit 500 members by the end of the day? That would be great if we did. That would be getting back up there with the milestones, which would be tremendous. Thank you guys for your support so far. Okay, now we go to the tip side.
Yeah, exactly. Bust, Sadie.
So first of all, I received an overnight tip. It was a $30 tip, and it says, "Hey Game Trekker, thank you for your weekly support of DSP versus the internet. I really appreciate it. By the way, April Fools." So I'm reading word for word what was sent in the tip. This tip is from Game Trekker, and he's trying to April Fool's prank me by having his message be what I would say if I was reading his message. Do you get it? It's kind of like...
That's a shitty April Fool's maneuver, dude. Like, they can't even do April Fool's right. They can't actually even do April Fool's right. Come on. Come on.
Messageception.
This is the audience you've cultivated, DSP. This is the level of intellect that you've cultivated in your audience. They can't even do like a simple April Fool's non sequitur. It's like daycare, man.
So just so you know, Game Trekkers usually always does a nice overnight tip the day we do DSP versus the internet. So thank you, Game Trekker, for that. I appreciate that very much. Let's get the first tip up on the leaderboard. Let's get a nice animation playing for you.
Yeah, I need more today. I need more tonight. And actually, Decepticon, I think you said this last night when we were on stream. You said he's gonna memory hole the bombs he's gotten today, which was yesterday, and he's gonna keep asking for more. And then we just saw that.
Then we got
he got a bunch of members. He got whaled yesterday, and then Sam whaled again today, and he's just memory holing all that shit.
So she says the crazy thing about PSVR 2, for only $400 you can get a Meta headset with no need for a PS5 or a PC. It plays 90% of the same games wirelessly. And I hope you have a good stream. I can't stay for the whole thing. Me and my better half are going to be watching WrestleMania. Hope you in the stream have a good day. Awesome. And here's the thing, guys. I know that many of you are probably wrestling fans. If you watch WrestleMania today, enjoy. As you guys know, I'm not a wrestling fan anymore. I don't watch wrestling. I haven't watched it in 3 years.
Bullshit.
So
bullshit. You don't watch wrestling.
Nor am I following it. I'm going to be here streaming all day like usual. So for those of us who aren't into WrestleMania, let's chill today. Let's have a good day.
How many members did he has Sam whaled?
Happening to watch it.
We've gotten a couple bombs during this stream. Sam did like a 50 something yesterday.
I received a $1.25 tip from Sonic Nipples. The Virtual Boy is selling online for about $500. I think the reason it does is because it's now rare to find one that works. Like
it looks cool on a shelf.
Most of them were destroyed, thrown out, or broken because it was such
the Virtual Boy looks cool on a shelf. I know someone that has a Virtual Boy and it looks cool on a shelf.
But now to actually find a working Virtual Boy
big ups.
Is a big rarity.
Thanks for coming by.
It was not wanted back then, so people got rid of
Legend.
them out. So now, oh, I got one. It's like one of the 1,000 working units on the planet. So now they're worth a lot of money. Funny enough, I swear it retailed for that. Like, wasn't it like? I want to say
the subs are meaningless with no goals. I've been saying that for a while now. They're all getting taken for a ride,
even at the time. Okay, Sam. Wow, Sam gifted another 5 memberships to the community.
Oh, stop it, Sam.
Congratulations to Mr. Chip 76, Sambuca,
Stop this.
Escanorson of Pride, Fukushu, and Alice Eyes, who all just got a gifted membership there. Congrats to all of you, and thank you, Sam, for another 5 memberships. Balls.
You're bagging.
And then
you're bagging.
Jersey Dolphins did a $3 super chat. It was actually an emo, I believe a cheermo, which was a thumbs up pair.
He describes all that shit.
Thank you, Jersey Dolphins. And then Darkside Dave just became a member. Thank you all. I'm going to check out members again now because now we got another. I wonder how if we hit 500 now. Let's take a look. We might.
What is that? A money creature?
Wow, you guys
just
are crazy,
throws
man.
Money
you guys
around.
are being very supportive. Thank you so much. Forgive me for being like shocked that people are being so supportive. Sorry, you know, it's just a lot of shitty stuff has been happening to me recently, so it's nice to have a change.
No, you shouldn't be
nice
shocked.
To actually have positivity.
You shouldn't be shocked about this DSP. You really shouldn't.
Yeah.
You've been asking for this. You've literally been asking for this.
We just hit 500, man. We hit 500 members.
I should put. Oh, dude, I should get whale noises on the soundboard.
Thank you so very much. So we'll just do again. We'll do like 505 by the end of today if we can hit it. It would be great. Wait, Jersey Dolphins just gifted a membership and it went to James Warner.
Fuck off!
Oh my goodness! Thank you, Jersey Dolphins.
All right, I'm gonna take the background remover off so we can see this nonsense.
Thank you guys very, very much.
And I'm actually gonna take my.
Casanova says I
down.
submitted a try not to cry video for today's DSP versus the internet. Try to keep that in mind. I think it's there. I think I remember adding it last night. I'm pretty sure that's in the playlist for today. Wow.
Oh my god.
Thank you guys. No, I really mean it, guys. Just being, I want to be sincere.
This is why Meerkat was in Meltdown.
I want to be sincere.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you
had
because,
to be. This right
very
here.
Nice of you. Hold on.
My hands are shaking right now.
Sorry, I wanted to clear my throat. I just want to say thank you because, as you know, March was a rough month.
DSP
it certainly didn't go the way
it's not a goal. It's not a goal. Your 5-member per day goal is not a goal if you keep moving it every time you get a bomb. It's just an arbitrary number to guilt people. Yeah, he's shifted the goal 4 times during this stream. 4 times. It was at 490 when he started. This is a scam. This stream, this solitary stream proves his entire current existence is a scam. He talks about us moving the goalpost. Get out of here, DSP.
I'd intended, nor the way that I'd expected. A lot of people were really
This is
bad
why
to
Meerkat
me in the month of
must
March,
have lost it.
unexpectedly, and it hurt not only me, but it hurt the community too. And
no, it didn't.
You know, when that happens, you wonder how it's going to affect everyone, and hopefully, you know, things are, you know, it didn't affect that much. And I'm glad to be back to positivity. I'm glad to be back to making my own content, to be out of the nonsense, and have a good time with you guys. Thank you for the support. Thank you.
You're not in the positivity though. You were accusing Keemstar of doxing your whales yesterday.
Dex Parker just gifted a membership. Who did this go to?
Fuck off.
And that went to Kawi Daddy 710.
It does work, Emre.
Daddy.
That's the frustrating
for all you guys
thing.
Who are getting, guys and gals,
he manipulates all these people just by updating a number, just by changing this number right here. He's able to manipulate all these people into opening up their Velcro wallets and giving him money. It's like the flick of a switch, and it's so scummy and it's so reprehensible. We all see it, but he gets away with it. That's why I'm here. Like, this stream is why I do this.
Memberships. Please thank the people who are gifting them. All right, please give a thank you to them. Because those people, you know, these people are supporting. Look at this. Casanova just gifted a membership, and it went to Jay.
My God.
Congratulations, Jay. Spider Dijon just gifted a membership, and it went to Sonic SLM. Holy crap. And then King just re-upped their membership. This is like a membership marathon right now. This is crazy. Dex Parker gifted another membership, and this one is going to...
I wish I had the stop this clip on the soundboard.
Sebastian
I need to beef it up.
Photon. Congratulations to Sebastian. Calls like a seagull says, guys, please, I don't have a membership on DSP Reacts. Wait for Phil to switch over for DSP versus the internet and then gift them over there.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Oh my God. Yeah, they just called out the scam. I like how Cause Like a Seagull was like, please save your member bombs for the next channel, please. So they all know the scam, but they do it.
That's a pretty selective asking. Don't help me here. Don't help people here. Help them on the other channel. Personally,
so they know it.
You know,
his chat knows it.
Hey, support is support. Whether you're supporting here, you're supporting on the React channel, wherever you're supporting, thank you. It all helps tremendously, and I really appreciate it.
We're having an audio thing. Hold on. Let me derail for a second. It could be my audio. Let me do a quick audio check of the
Wherever
screen.
you're supporting, thank you. It all helps tremendously, and I really appreciate it.
We're having an audio thing. Hold on. Oh, you know what? The audio crackles. I got them again. I think I need a new motherboard. I think something weird is going on with my motherboard because one of my USB ports stopped working. And the audio crackles are back, and they're back with a vengeance. So might be building a new PC soon, boys and girls. But we're gonna keep going.
Carliga says, I missed that there used to be a hype train on Twitch for gifting in bits. Yeah, it is what it is. I'll be honest, the hype train was annoying. Like, the hype train was stupid
I think I need a new PC. As soon as I get my hospital bills figured out.
You had to have people doing certain
when
things
I was just in the
hospital.
As soon as that shit is done,
annoying. I think the whole thing was kind of a weird gimmick. I felt like it was to make them money. You know what I mean? Like, it was to make Twitch more money, which I don't think it really benefited that much.
Oh, and now YouTube's being choppy. Hold on.
A streamer, right?
There we go.
I never really liked it. Just being honest, if people are gonna support, they're gonna support because they want to support and they want to help.
I don't know. He seemed to like Twitch when he was the highest earner on Twitch.
Don't try to motivate someone to support because someone else is supporting, and now you want to keep a train going. Like, what? You want to talk about a cheap tactic to try to
This is a hype train, though. This is literally a hype train with memberships. You've moved the goalposts 4 times during this stream. People bomb for no other reason than other people have bombed. This is a hype train. That's why they brought it up. They brought up the hype train comparison because you're on one. You're literally on one right now. You asshole.
Or your support out of someone. I mean, that's one of the silliest ones. Derek says the last time I did an April Fool's event was
I
April
could do a PC bang. Well,
wow,
I have the money set aside already because I'm a mature adult. I'm a mature adult who budgets, so I have the money set aside, but I need to pay my big bills
April Fool's triple
first.
special. Carliga says Jeff Grubb has announced that there will be a PlayStation showcase happening before Summer Game Fest.
Oh, big ups Jeff Grubb.
June 8th.
I like him.
So we're gonna have a lot of stuff going on in June. Probably all these companies are gonna be releasing their digital events and everything all at once. That's not surprising to hear. Does the React channel yet have a Jasper emo? That's a good question.
We are in a juicy segment.
Let me find out. I can answer
we
that
are
for
in a
you.
move the goalposts member bomb segment, and I am melting down.
I can't add it because there is an empty emo slot over there. Let's take a look.
I don't have an emo slot.
So I click on memberships, and I click on perks, and I click on emojis.
You should be doing this off stream, you degenerate.
No, there is not a Jasper emo on DSP
Jasper.
React. And we have one open emote slot over there. So if that's one you guys would like to see over there, that is one that I could
I was
add
looking
if
up
you were
one.
interested.
I was looking up
Doesn't have to
YouTube
be
extensions
that, but it
last
could
night
be
and this
that if
morning,
you
and
are
there is
interested.
one. There is one called Jasper.
So think about it, okay?
For like YouTube meta analysis, and I thought it was funny that there was a YouTube extension called Jasper.
Derek says these real celebrities are part of the voice cast of Crime Boss Rockay City. Michael Madsen, Kim Basinger, Damien Poitier, Danny Trejo, Danny Glover, Michael Rooker, Vanilla Ice, and Chuck Norris. Good lord. It's a lot. You know, some higher priority than others.
Duh. All right, I think he's done with his membership.
Is it reacting or gameplay tonight? The
background
first stream
time.
today is DSP versus the internet, where I react. It's my clip show, where I react to clips from the internet.
You
That's
said
over
that.
On DSP Reacts. That's right after the show ends. Tonight
Big ups
on the
on the
late stream,
pulsate.
6:45 p.m. Pacific time. That's going to be a
Stimulate
Resident Evil
this
remake
economy,
right here
yes.
on DSP Gaming. Okay, there you go.
Y pose. That was a huge Y pose. I just realized. Delayed reaction.
A couple more tips just came in.
I'm gonna put the chat up for
$1.25 tip
funsies.
from Pancake Floppy Shits. Twitch had better streaming services like Prime, Polls, and Bits. There's definitely some things that Twitch did better. Personally, the Prime subs is huge,
I think his
and
chat
also
is
the chat
done.
is just
So
better.
I'll take it down.
You know, here the chat on YouTube is a running comments system. That leaves a lot to be
He's gonna
desired.
talk about
The chat on
IRC.
Twitch is much better. The emotes are better. They carry over between channels. There's
Here
a lot
we
of
go.
benefits over there. All right. Here's the one downside. The one downside of Twitch, the streaming quality is terrible.
All right,
I
we
mean
gotta pull up
like
in the
streaming on
chat.
Twitch, you're compromising
It's between
the quality of your
na.
content in order to have
between na
better methods of support. Do you understand what I'm saying? So like, when you're streaming on Twitch, you're limited to this bit rate where you can't even do a solid 1080p 60 frame per second stream.
Twitch
You
segment,
can't.
come
You'll
on,
have to cut
DSP.
corners to try to make that happen if you
Come
can even
on.
make it happen. All right? So your visual quality suffers greatly.
Your visual
But
quality.
you're getting the better chat. You're getting the Prime membership or Prime subs. You're getting emotes that carry over. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, what do you care more about? Do you care more about the quality of the content that you're putting out?
Good
or
luck
do
with
you
your
care more
DSP
about
React stream, buddy.
Finding a way to make money. That's really the choice.
I'm not
Because if you
gonna
look at the
stick around
options,
for the React
right?
stuff.
That's
My
basically
girlfriend
the
and
deal
I
here,
have a
where-
date tonight.
Yeah, if you're looking to make money, you'll probably make more money on Twitch. Yes, Phil Burnell, for the 4 years that I was full-time streaming on Twitch, made more money on Twitch streaming than I do on YouTube. 100%. Yes, I have had a cut in income.
Decepticon, we'll send our people to you
because I'm
when
full-time
we're
on
done.
YouTube. rather
Okay,
than Twitch.
sound good?
But at the same time, my quality has gone way up. The visuals of everything that I'm doing, yeah, everything has improved since I've been on YouTube full time. You know what I'm saying? So, what's the trade-off there? What's more beneficial? I don't know. You know, Maybe it is more about making money. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's
yeah,
not.
that's true.
But
And
for
his
me,
Twitch
I like being here and I like
knowledge
putting
is
out the best
also
quality for you.
way outdated at this
Here I
point.
don't have a limitation.
So he can't
on
even
bitrate.
shit
I
on
can do
Twitch
whatever
right.
I want, and that's why my videos look as good as they do. That's why my streams look as good as they do. And I could not have my content look that good on Twitch. It just didn't.
No,
happen.
your streams are sub 1080p.
Juan David
Phil.
Ortega says tomorrow's Easter in Colombia. Oh, so
They're
where
actually
you are,
sub
it's Easter.
1080p.
That's weird. Why is your Easter a week early?
He's been talking to this Juan David Ortega guy about Easter for 5 days now, and he keeps saying, you're a fucking idiot. It's not Easter yet. Just ignore the dude. Just ignore the dude, DSP. Come on. Come on, dude.
See something here.
This is the internet. So who fucking cares then?
Thank you, Adam.
Yeah, it doesn't say it on my calendar. I guess the Apple calendar doesn't have that. But, well, anyway, happy
Because
Easter
you're
to you,
running an
Juan. If it
iPhone
is your
6 with an
Easter
outdated
tomorrow, ours
OS.
is in another week. Okay. All right, I received a $5 tip, and
Mine says Easter.
basically someone just
Easter's-
giving me a heartfelt message, but they said that I don't have to read it. I could read it. I don't really care. They're basically saying, I know memberships don't help today. Well, I mean, they do. I think what they're saying is I don't get immediate help from memberships. That's correct. I mean, memberships take a little bit, but hey, they help a ton. This is good. Building up the memberships is a good thing. I'm not complaining at all. So they say, I know memberships don't help today. Here's something towards helping you today. It's
Yeah,
a
that's
$5
true.
tip.
Well, you got to cut a few
I know that
corners to
sometimes I'm
get your
harsh
bit
in
rate
chat
where it needs to
because
be,
I
even on
care
YouTube.
about
But
you.
Phil
I hope you
hasn't
don't take it
done
personal.
any of that work since
I don't think anything
he
personal unless you're insulting.
moved into that
There's
office.
a difference between
and we all know it.
trying to be helpful and constructive and being just outright nasty and trollish. You know what I mean? There's a big difference between the two. For example, there's people who are actually big time, long time viewers and fans of mine. And if they think that I'm out
Tell
of line,
us the
they'll tell
difference,
me.
Phil.
I'll get an email, I'll get a message and say, hey, you know what? What you did last night was out of line. I didn't like that. Or, today you're really getting hard on like asking for contributions, and we don't like that, and we just want to let you know because you asked us to tell you, and we're telling you, and I really appreciate that, 100%.
But we tell you that,
Really, really
and
appreciate
Adam and
that kind
Craig
of
told you
constructive
that,
feedback. It's not
and you
positive
called them
feedback,
fucking
but
idiots
it's
who
still
backstab
constructive
you.
feedback, and I need it. I need that feedback in order to improve
Adam
and
told
to
you
grow,
that
and I
to-
appreciate every time that I get that kind of
to
feedback.
your face.
But there's a difference between that constructive
And you ignored
feedback
him, and then you
and
called him a fucking idiot
just basically people
backstabber
being
the next
nasty,
day.
There's a big difference because they're just coming in here to take a jab or an insult, but it doesn't help anything. It doesn't help anyone. It's not going to improve me. It's not going to improve the streams or quality. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not even what you say, but how you say it. You understand?
No,
like that's
insulting you and pushing you is not going to improve your streams because you have no reason to improve your streams. If insult or shamed worked, you wouldn't be where you are now. You wouldn't be where you are now. You don't take any criticism. You don't do any work, so it doesn't matter. All you do is call people fucking idiots.
It's true. That's very truthful. Sometimes two people could say exactly the same thing, and one person says it in one way, someone says another, and it completely hits differently. In one case, it'll have an impact, and in one case, it won't. So there you go. Thank you for the tip. I appreciate that $5 tip. And then I got another $1 tip.
This has been a good day for him. Like, I have to admit, he's gotten a ton of memberships, and like tips seem consistent.
This is a $1 tip from Dex Parker. Thank you, Dex Parker. Yeah, because they're
fucking Dex Parker. Stop.
Okay, I forget to talk about.
How much of that
if you're gonna
check
tip me,
is left,
I can't see
Dex
your name.
Parker?
It's anonymous unless you put a name into the body of your tip. I have no idea who you are. I just get an email address, and the email address doesn't have your personal information attached or nothing. I don't know your name. So if you don't put your name directly into a tip message, I will never know what to call you.
I
and I'll
agree,
just say
Emred.
anonymous.
He's actively
So,
making his
there you
streams
go.
worse.
So
His
this is a $1
flat
tip
lighting
from
was
Dex
better
Parker.
than
Thank you,
this.
Dex.
I will stick to that. His flat lighting was actually better than this.
And then it looks like
because the color
Retro
and
Parasite did a
focus
super
were
chat. He says, which
consistent
Resident
in
Evil
his
should be
flat
remade
lighting.
next? 5 or Code Veronica? Code Veronica or 0? I would actually prefer 0. I think 0.
Does
I
RE5 really need a remake though?
So
I don't know.
I say 0. And Code Veronica should definitely be the next two. They should
Code
be
Veronica
completely
would be a good one.
modernized, right? Okay.
Dead air. How long does it take you to read chat?
For today's show.
Hey, Grimner. What's up?
It was daunting, but at the same time, I did notice there was a lot of kind of repetitive submissions. Like, for example, a lot of fail compilations. Well, I'm only going to put maybe one on the show. I'm not going to do 5 fail
I want to see Derek's.
So if I see one, I pick that one.
I'll be checking out the Decepticon stream on demand, probably tomorrow morning.
Food or cooking. If I see 1 or 2 food or cooking videos, we'll watch that, and then after that, you know. So that's what I mean. Like, I did see some repetition. Okay, eliminate that, eliminate that.
Oh, good, Lefty. You already threw Ann a wrench. Good, good,
I'll be honest.
Thank you for doing that, my guy.
A lot of people seem to be submitting longer videos. I don't think they understand the concept of a clip show. Like, you'll see.
I think he means Derek.
A 15 to 20 minute video. This
I think he
is a
means
clips
Derek
show.
when he says
I'm
longer
watching
videos.
Short form videos. And if you're submitting 15, 20 minute long videos, how are we going to watch that on the show when each part is supposed to be 25 minutes long? Am I going to watch 6 videos all week? Obviously not. So what's going to end up happening is I watch a minute of it, I see if I like it, and then we move on.
If you programmed your own
And
content, you wouldn't have this problem. You could pick the videos so you'd know the exact length of content you needed to get through, and you wouldn't have to have this conversation every single week when you do
here's
it.
a 20-minute long video, but only start watching at 5 minutes and 45 seconds.
He's had this exact same conversation every time he's done this.
I added these videos to a playlist.
Every
How do I know
Saturday
to do that
before he
and
does
put it in the
this.
playlist? I can't.
These words
I'm
are
not gonna
uttered.
sit here with phones open and pages open to figure out
Yes,
what's the starting
try it.
point
That's
I should press
definitely
play
about
on your
Derek.
Video. You know, if the video, there's a way.
Like, unquestionably about Derek and or Slayer.
Hard code a video with a link, the actual link, that will have it play from a timestamp.
Oh, fuck, midlife.
So if you're
Slayer
interested
sent
in
him the
seeing that
Bag
happen,
Bros
please
playlist.
do it that way.
Got some
Alright?
Luna Mills
But
videos in there.
to my knowledge, you could do it, and there's no way I'm going to remember on a show where I'm doing 3 hours of reacting to clips that this one particular clip we're watching has to start 5 minutes in. That will never happen.
If you
So I think
programmed
can
your
hard code it. I think
content
some
and
people
took
did hard
notes
code it.
and prepped,
So
this
I guess
wouldn't be a
that'll
problem.
Good test for today. If we go to the next video, all of a sudden it starts 5 minutes in, we'll know, okay, that one was hard coded that way, right? But again, every week the show changes a little bit depending on what we're watching, and also dependent on, you know.
Yeah, this is absolutely peak
what's submitted,
DSP.
and people learn.
He's doing
too.
the
This
React
works, this
trend.
doesn't. Every week it's changing.
6
a little
years too
different.
late.
And every week we get a little bit, new stuff tossed in there, just for variety's sake, and see exactly what everything is. Right. So, we'll see.
Does he have to worry about ads, Ann? I thought he had YouTube
In general,
Premium.
I'm pleased with how the show is going. Is the show getting
Because he shows premium all the time.
No, and it won't. It's going to be if there's a
Oh,
part
no,
with
I
clips in it that are
misunderstood.
really interesting to
I
you,
had a
watch the
dented
part. If
moment.
not, you'll probably skip the part, right?
He doesn't want
I'm not
ads
looking
to
for
play on
sky
his
high
channel,
on
and he
demand
doesn't
views or
want to
whatever. It's just
boost
something
other
good for variety
YouTubers.
for my
So I
content
think
on
he
the
actually
internet.
does have to worry
It gives
about
me
that.
something else to do besides play games,
I
play
stand corrected.
games, and that's a good thing. Like I said, eventually, we're going to have to diversify the content as much as possible. It's not just going to be me playing games all the time. Maybe I'll be playing only 1 or 2 games at a time, period.
Yeah,
right?
Thunder, that would be the dream. That would be the dream if someone sneaks that DSP to Reese Robbins apology video, or better yet, the short that Shinko made out of it. That would
There's going to
be
be other stuff that we're going to be
that
doing,
would be
different
god
kinds of
tier
stuff.
DSP
That's,
content.
right now it's the React stuff. Maybe eventually will be other stuff too, and that's fine. Good variety of content is interesting to me. I like spreading out. I like diversifying. I do. I'm enjoying diversifying. Okay. Yeah, I know. Derek says the Harry Potter gun video last week was hilarious. Too bad YouTube detected it. It sucks because that happens. I'll be watching a video and YouTube will be like, oh, we're gonna
that's
shut down
true,
your stream.
Ann.
Well,
there are
shit,
so many other ways around
And what's
ads.
weird about
I
that
have
is that
YouTube
definitely
Premium
was
because I'm a lunatic
me?
that
That
has like a
100%
very
that was a
big
transformative work.
Google
It
Drive
changed the
storage
format of what the
space.
content
So
was. It was
at some
funny.
point when you
How are you
purchase
gonna tell
Google
me
Drive space,
that
they
that's
just
affected
give
by
you
copyright?
YouTube Premium.
It was a fucking
So I have
transformative
it
work. It should be
incidentally
protected.
through
YouTube
that.
stupid.
But the
And
fact that
doesn't.
he doesn't know that
That's
you could just
really,
install
really
Chrome
dumb.
extensions to remove YouTube ads is crazy to me.
Carliga has re-upped their membership for 22 months in a row, says 2 more months for a royal purple crown. It's actually rose gold is what we call it. A rose gold crown. Can you see it? Can you see the crowns that you're eventually going to get on the channel?
Yeah, and I watched your
right?
stream, was it yesterday or the day before, where you
that
put
you
it
get
together
when
that
you're
it was Christopher
member,
Odd?
long term. I think it'll
That
show
was
you.
always my theory, that it was Christopher Odd, because he's he
Yoshi
always
Lover says,
mentions
"Am I gonna play
a
Live
guy that
A
Cat
Live,
watches
or
that
Live
plays
All Live? I
tactical
don't know how to
games on
pronounce it.
hard, and that is
Unable
Christopher
27
Odd's
looks like a
thing.
fun
He
JRPG.
he plays mostly
about
tactical
this.
games like
Okay.
XCOM and like Into the Breach
social
and
media,
like
I
BattleTech,
literally
and
just
he
heard
plays on
about it.
hard.
And it looks
So
like
we've
it's
confirmed,
apparently
or
like
you've
an
confirmed, it is
SNES
Christopher
era
Odd. So
RPG
big ups
that people
on
really
that.
liked. I never played it. I never heard of it, but apparently it was very popular, and now it's getting a proper modern remake / port. I'd be interested in it. At the same time, you know, will anyone want to see me play another
big ups
JRPG?
Christopher Odd.
I don't know. I guess it'd be more.
I'm a
dependent on what
Christopher
you guys
Odd
want.
subscriber.
Again,
I'm
this
not ashamed
coming
to say.
Friday is my birthday marathon event. This is my hand exerciser, by the way, if you're wondering what this is. It's an egg that I squeeze.
That's
It's
not the
an
one
Easter
that
egg,
Cat
it's actually my
broke.
hand
Remember,
exerciser.
Cat broke
So,
one of those
anyway,
things.
This
Cat
coming Friday is the
destroyed-
marathon. One of the segments of the marathon.
You won't,
is
okay,
going
you
through
won't take
all
credit
the
for
games
it.
release
I know
schedules for the
people.
year
I know
and
people
marking
were
off the games you guys are
waffling on
interested in
Twitter
seeing me
whether
play,
it was
so we have them in the schedule,
Vine
and we'll
Sauce
sit down
or
and play them.
Christopher Odd.
So we'll do that
but I
together.
think
This
you,
Friday will
among
determine
others, all but
what I
confirm
will and
it's
won't be
Christopher.
playing, okay?
So that's who cucks him.
There you go. I received another tip. This is a $3 tip. From an anonymous tipper, do you think any James Bond game should or even would be remastered for modern gen? Oh man, I couldn't answer that because I never really played them.
No.
You know, everyone is GoldenEye.
No,
right?
there's not going to
Well,
be a
GoldenEye
James
just
Bond
did come
remaster
out.
because
It
IO is
sucked,
currently
right?
making
Like, everyone said it was
James
terrible.
Bond under the Hitman
So,
model.
maybe it needs
So
a real
that
remake.
it's not
proper
happening
remake
anytime soon.
From the ground up, as opposed to just a
Yeah,
port
Cat broke a
of
red
the
one.
classic game that was
Thank you,
like
Midlife.
shit.
I remembered that. Thank you for proving that I'm
But
not
outside of that, I don't know of any
losing
other
it.
007 games. You know,
Because
you
I
guys
remember,
would know better than me. I was never a
reading
giant
something
fan
that
of
Cat
Bond, so I
destroyed
wouldn't know
a
over the
stress
years what were
ball.
the good 007 games and which ones would be, you know, worthy of a kind of a remake. So
Everything or Nothing was
So I can't
fire.
really answer that.
Night
Sorry.
Fire was
Wish I was
fire.
more,
There's a couple good ones.
I wish I was
If DSP
more
was
educated
into
on some, I
emulation,
am not.
or he kept his old consoles, he could play them. But Nightfire for the PS2 was
Derek says,
amazing.
is it Live A Live or Live A Live? I don't know how to pronounce it. Or is it Live Alive? I actually don't even know. But he says it came out September 2nd, 1994.
Yeah,
and yes,
trying.
it was a
IO
Super
is making
Nintendo
the James
game.
Bond
Okay.
game, and I'm
I never
fucking
played
pumped.
it. Did it come out in the US? I don't remember ever seeing that game in like rental stores.
You raise a good point, Darkseid Flow. Horses are very strong.
Ronnie Blaze says,
I
game till you die. There's
I
a
did
90-year-old
horseback riding
Japanese
and
grandmother,
horse
world's
breaking for
oldest
6
game
years,
streamer,
so
Hamiko Mori.
horses will fuck you up if you're
There
not
you go.
careful.
It was Japan only. Is that why I never heard of it? Okay. How do you pronounce it? Is it Live A Live, Live Alive, Live Alive, Live A
It doesn't
Live,
matter.
Live A Live, Live A Live?
You
How do you
pronounce
say it?
God.
I
You
wanna know how
pronounce
to pronounce it
Godsmack
immediately or I'm
Godsmack.
stupid.
So who cares?
I don't want to sound stupid anymore. It's going to be very hard to not sound stupid, but I need help.
Hold on. I have to clip this. Sorry for the derail, but what he just said, I have to clip this. Hold on.
I don't want to sound stupid. I want to know how to pronounce it immediately or I'm stupid. I don't want to sound stupid anymore. It's going to be very hard to not sound stupid, but I need help.
Okay. Save that. Not sound stupid. Okay. Sorry for the derailment. We will get back to our regularly scheduled program.
How do you pronounce it? Live Alive? Live Alive? Live Alive? Is that how you pronounce it? Live Alive? Ugh.
It doesn't matter. It's not that deep, dude.
Live Alive Live? Live lively. Lively living of lives.
Oh, so now you speak into your microphone properly. Now you have good mic discipline and good mic distance. Now you do it. Now you do it. This fucking guy.
The live a live live. Live life.
This is roughly he's not speaking into it on a good axis. He's definitely off axis, but this is like closer to where he should be in terms of his mic to face spacing. If he would only take the gain down and maybe pop a compressor on that thing, I don't know.
Vicariously through living. Fuck. I have no idea how to do it. Live alive, live alive.
It doesn't matter.
Live, live alive.
He's trying to pronounce a name of a game.
Live, live,
Excuse me.
live, live, live. Live,
I
live,
just
live,
burped.
live.
I'm sorry, that was disgusting.
You're worried about my cognitive decline? Me too. Me too.
Yeah! Cognitive decline
It's on the
arc. Let's
Switch.
go.
No one plays the Switch. No one has that. What are you talking about? No one owns that.
I know, Lefty.
Live alive, live
He
alive.
peaked that shit.
Live, live alive. Live, live. La
He needs a
Vivi.
limiter.
Vida, living la vida loca.
He needs a compressor and a limiter. And actually, he needs an expander, a compressor, and a limiter in that order.
Out of the criteria when it comes to a Patreon
fucking
private
rocking.
react. No, but it's a risk. This
Oh
is
my
the
God.
problem with any kind of music, is that YouTube could block it. YouTube could, take it down, mute it.
Ban
And
anyone
that's
who
a
tells me
chance.
to.
If you're gonna pay for a
Your
private
compression's
react,
good,
and
Lefty.
The criteria
Your
what you've
compressor's
asked for me
good.
to react to.
My
gets
compressor's good,
blocked or
but
claimed
the
on YouTube.
ducking
I can't
doesn't
be held
always
responsible
work
for that.
right
I
with
still
my
did
setup
the project. I still made
because
the video.
I have my mic going through
And that happened.
some
There was
other weird
there
shit.
was someone last year. They wanted me to react to about 30 minutes.
I'm looking at
of
physical
music videos of this
mixers. I
artist.
might start
did,
mixing
and
our shit
half
on a
the
physical
videos got
mixer.
blocked. So I had to have YouTube do its auto edit, and essentially this person was owed a 20 to 30 minute video, and they only got like a 12 or 13 minute video, and there's nothing I can do about that. That's
Yep,
YouTube.
and
you know?
he's
So you're taking that
choosing
chance. If
beggar.
that's the kind of content
He
you're
loves to
asking for,
trash
I'll
the
make
shit
it for
he
you.
was
But you're
gifted.
taking that
Remember how
chance,
much he shit
that
on the
risk is on
camera
you,
and is
not on
still
me, 'cause I
shitting
didn't
on the
choose the
camera he was
criteria of the
gifted?
video. Okay.
Block it.
Oh, really? SD Charger says, I was the one who wanted that video, and I actually did get it before YouTube took it down. Well, there you go. You got lucky. You got seriously lucky. That actually happened to Slayer last year, too. One of the K-pop videos that he had me do, he got it right away, and then YouTube blocked it like an hour later. So he got it before YouTube blocked it, and he downloaded it. So he had it
If you
on his
use
computer, and he could
Patreon
watch
to
it before
distribute
YouTube
these
fucked it up,
Patreon
basically.
rewards like
So,
you should,
you gotta be
wouldn't
fast on
have to
that
worry
shit.
about YouTube blocking it. That's a feature now, Phil.
All right. Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I yawn out of nowhere. I don't know why. Whew.
You're already tired, dude.
All right, guys, we're winding down
Congratulations.
with the podcast. We're going to end the show momentarily. I would like to say, obviously, thank you to everyone who's here, who's chilling, who supported the show. I really appreciate that. We are about to momentarily...
He should thank the trolls every day, unironically. We give him a lot of view time.
Excuse me. We are about to momentarily...
I view
head
on his
over
channel
to
directly because I
DSP
don't
Reacts,
like how
where
Odyssey
we're gonna do DSP versus the internet for
does
the
fast
week.
forward
I
and
am going to lay
backward
down some
stuff.
new criteria this week.
I'm giving him premium view time, by the way,
Now we
so
have
y'all
a
can
couple
hate me
of
for that.
Over on DSP React, that we do need to kind of have some more rules outlined, so that way it's better for everyone and it makes sense, rather than it being everyone just does everything and then it's sloppy and people are like, oh,
So
the
he's
video's
going to make it
watched,
less
we're gonna lay
likely
down
for
more
people's
criteria
video
this
to be
week.
selected,
All right, so
but
we're
he's
gonna
still
do
going
that
to take
first
the
before we
money.
even start with the
Good
show.
job, Phil.
But thank you guys. All right. So as you know, when I end the show here, what's going to happen is you're going to see a link if you're here live that's going to send you over to DSP React.
Redirect.
Please give me about 15, 20 minutes to set it up because I do need to do things like change the layout. I need to change the pop-ups, change the...
No, you can set up a second scene and just change the stream key to the other channel and you're good. That should be 30 seconds. You should be down for 30 seconds.
Stream key, all that jazz, and get the stream going for a few minutes so that people
Yeah,
can go
I know,
here and
Lefty
join,
audio
and
crackle.
it should be fun,
I think
all
I
right?
have
It
a
should be fun.
motherboard.
And,
It's either a
thank
motherboard
you.
issue or a power
Great
or like a
podcast today.
power
Talked
supply
about a
issue.
variety of topics. Again, give me your feedback on the
Because
setup.
I was
Like
looking
said,
at
this
it,
was really
it's
the only way-
either
this
the
picture's
motherboard
so
is
big, it didn't matter
old
what
and I have
side it was on, it
capacitors
was
that
going
are
to be,
about
like,
to go,
lopsided,
or
no matter where I put it.
my
But I had
power
to put it on
supply
this
is
side. If I didn't
old
put it on this side,
and it's not
I wouldn't be able to really
outputting the power
this
I need
guy
at all times
into the
anymore.
setup. So let
This
me know what you
PC
think.
is
I personally think it
this
looks
PC
good,
is
but that's my take.
a little
It's up
more
to
than
you
3
guys to
years
determine
old,
what
and
you
I've
like. By the way, when
barely
it's
done
when
anything
it's
to it in terms of like
4:3 for
component
gameplay, it looks
swaps.
fine because it actually cuts all this off.
So
here,
I
it's
either
kinda even.
need to do a
It's
new
4:3.
build or
It's only
swap
if
some
it's widescreen,
components.
that looks
It's-
kinda
if it's a motherboard, I'll just do it. I'll just do
let me know
a
what you
new
think.
build.
And
new PC.
thank you for a great show. I really appreciate it. Remember, come back here tonight.
If I move over
Resident
to a
Evil 4
physical
Remake, if
mixer,
you're
which
down
I'm
for the
thinking
gameplay, which
about,
I
I should
certainly
be
can't
able to
wait for.
take out
But in the
the audio
meantime,
crackling.
again, thanks for being a great audience. Thanks for the support. And
Because I'll use the mixer
remember
as...
that when spring has sprung, things get jumpy.
Nope. Not today. Mute that shit. Oh boy. Well, he's done. This was as much as I planned on doing today. If anybody wants to go on a field trip, we can go on a field trip, or we can just end the stream. But had a yeah, I think Thunder, I will reach out to Prophet. I'll find timestamps of the problem and I'll have him listen to it. The stuff I've looked at says it's either power supply or like caps on the motherboard. Both of which I think I'm at the point where I would like a new PC, and I do have money set aside for a new PC. I'd like to get at least a 40 series card so that I could have those new codecs for streaming. That would be really awesome. But yeah, so we're done. We're done for today. I think I'm gonna call it here. Let me put up the chill outro screen, and then I'm gonna give big ups to everybody in chat, and then we'll call it because my lady and I have stuff to do. All right, so reading from the bottom, big ups Midlife Crisis, big ups Lefty, my partner in crime, big ups Lord Thunder, some would call it the third L, big ups Sadie, big ups Darkseid to Flow, big ups Ann Leet, Absolute Detractor Legend. Let's see, who else we got in here? Big ups Midlife Crisis, Chat Legend, big ups Tryon. Let's see, who else? And Tryon. Big ups The Grimner. Big ups Streamlabs Bot, of course. Big ups Dogsplained. Big ups The Decepticon. Yeah, that covers just about everybody. Big ups Taken L's, our channel. Yeah, awesome stream today. I see why Meerkat melted down. I melted down a couple of times, but thank you for sticking with me. And we'll see you next time. Lefty will probably do, I don't want to speak entirely for you, Lefty, but you'll probably do some solo streams. That seems to be your thing. And I'm working on a forum style format to build off of what happened last week after TBS. I'm going to make that a regular thing. I have some stuff to build out, so more to come on that. But thank you for coming for all this chill, meaningful content, guys. Thank you for interacting and engaging for engagement purposes. I really appreciate it. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. See you when I see you. But thank you for coming for all this chill, meaningful content, guys. Thank you for interacting and engaging for engagement purposes. I really appreciate it. Hope y'all have a good rest of your day, and I'll talk